Yo, good morning, everybody. What's going on? Kind of funny best friends. It's your guy, Snow Bike Mike, back again with another Kind of Funny Games afternoon stream. Today, I'm vibing out. I'm kicking it with the future class of video games, Blessing Adeoye Jr.
What's up,
Blessing,
Mike?
what's good, kid? How are you, homie?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, man?
I'm feeling really good. You know, stayed up a little late watching Signs with you and the gang for Nick's birthday and your first ever watch along. So, you know, I'm a little tired, but I got some iced chais at the doorstep from DoorDash, and I'm ready to get up and have some fun with you.
Yeah, I'm right there. I'm right there with you. I had a blast last night watching Signs. Really enjoyed the movie. It was very good. Aged surprisingly well for a movie that came out in the early 2000s. That was the thing that shocked me the most. Like, the cinematography was off the chain, the performances was off the chain. Of course, Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix, great actors, and so they were able to carry that movie along with like the kid actors who were surprisingly good. But yeah, I'm right there with you, dude. Staying up last night, hanging out with y'all, fun. Has me tired this morning, especially because I made the mistake last night of ordering a caramel frap from McDonald's.
I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, and so like that kept me up during the movie, but that also kept me up like way later than I meant to stay up. And so like I didn't go to sleep until like 2 a.m. last night.
Oh man, that's late. Okay, so you stayed up much later than I did right there. We actually got Papa Nick to come play Warzone with me and the guys late last night after the watch along. So we stayed up a little bit later than we should have. But you know,
Nice.
You get Warzone with Nick and Andy, you got to jump on it, you know?
Of course, man. I'm excited to play Apex with y'all at some point.
Blessing, I can't wait to play Apex with y'all because we got our teeth kicked in yesterday with me, Nick, and Andy, or 2 days ago, really now. But I'm really excited to see what you bring to the table, what you can teach me, because it's been a long time, right? I used to play Apex when it first came out. It was one of my games of the year, similar to you. I think you were giving it a lot of love and praise back then. But I actually had a lot of internet errors. Like Andy, if you remember, he would blue screen throughout the games.
Yeah,
For me, I would deal with so much crippling lag that the game was unplayable for me at the beginning segment. So I would just like kind of jump off the wall and like bang into different rocks and stuff and just couldn't play it. So I was happy that throughout the years we got, you know, Call of Duty Warzone. I think, I forget what other game pulled me away, thankfully, from Apex, but I was putting a lot of time and effort into it because I loved that game so much.
Yeah, dude, Warzone is one that I've wanted to get into, but I feel like there's such a learning curve to it. Because for me, coming off from Apex, being a game that I love and played a lot of during that first year when it came out, I got so obsessed with that game, and then I tried out Warzone when that came out, and it was just one of those things where I was like, all right, this moves differently. It seems like it's Call of Duty just placed into this thing, and I don't know how I feel about it, and I got bounced off, and then everybody else kept playing and got obsessed with it, and I come back to it, and I'm like, okay, I see what this is. Like, you know, it's more enjoyable because you don't die right away in the way that in Apex, there's a high likelihood that you're gonna die all the time. Which like it's part of the game. Like when you guys were talking about this last night, and I was like, dude, yeah, that's part of the game. That's part of Apex. Like you're gonna die a lot in that game. But Warzone, you get that second chance. Warzone, you have like a lot more space to breathe and hang out and chill. But like battle royales overall, with maybe the exception of Fortnite, I feel like are just difficult games to kind of get back into. Because with Apex, I caught some of the stream you guys did on Tuesday, and I was like, oh man, yeah, you guys are having a little bit of a rough time. But also that's kind of like the name of the game when it comes to battle royales, because once you pop off and come back, everybody else has been playing and have been like keeping up and getting better. And so like for me, coming back to Apex, even though I was obsessed with it that first year, going back to it recently, I find that I am garbage. And so don't expect too much from me if I join you guys.
Hey, that's all right. I just expect some laughter, some smiles, and some fun gameplay with you. And you're totally right? It's like you leave those competitive multiplayer games, and like when you come back, it's just the tryhards left. Timmy, Tommy,
Exactly.
Becky, and Susie, as I like to call them. They are waiting for you to come back into the war zone and just dominate you. So I vibe with that.
Timmy and Tammy are there waiting.
Yeah, no doubt. There's our guy, Barrett Courtney, who's going to come join us as well. Barrett, thank you for coming in. I have one last one.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live,
we're
bro.
live.
I thought we were still like getting ready or something.
No. We went
live,
live
baby.
quick today.
We brought it for the people. So two things. Let's go right to Bless, okay? Blessing 1. The Blessing Show is now out. YouTube.com/kindoffunnygames. I got to give you all the love and credit to you and Roger because it's fire, big dog. I love
Thanks,
it.
man.
It was so much fun. But on top of that, I want to give you a nod because you called out Skater XL. Now, a lot of the best friends out there know I have some mixed feelings about Skater XL.
Yeah.
Same.
back well of like,
I think we all do.
Want Skate 4, right? It's like, here's a Skate game. I want to play it, but man, Skate is just so much better than that game. It's ridiculous. But I love that you brought it out there. You know what I mean? I love that you gave it some credit.
Yeah, that's the thing is playing on PlayStation 5, right? Like, there's no way to play Skate. I don't know if it's on PlayStation now, but like aside from anything like that, right? Like, there's no native way on the console to play a Skate game.
Put them in the Xboxes, y'all. Put the Xbox.
Yeah, and so like
that's
my thing, right? My Xbox Series X is back there, and Skate 3 is literally installed on that thing. But like, I played so much Skate 3 throughout the years. So when Skater XL came out, I was like, all right, let's fuck around with this. And then immediately I was like, all right, this isn't necessarily what I want, but I couldn't stop playing it. Like, there's something about that game. I think the actual Skate controls in that game, I might even prefer over Skate in the way that like in the way that it feels to like they reworked some things, I think, to make more sense in terms of like the right leg is the right analog stick and the left leg is the left analog stick. And so the way you maneuver certain things, I feel like, is more natural in that game than in the Skate games. But also, like, it kind of comes down to preference at the end of the day in terms of like going back to Skate 3. Once I started getting back into it, I was like, okay, yeah, these are very much their own thing. But I do like the direction of the Skate controls in Skater XL. That said, everything else in Skate 3 is better than Skater XL.
Barrett, have you played Skater XL? What were your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, man, I put in a bunch of hours, and it was one of those games. Like, I think I do agree with Bless. I do like the overall control system and like just the overall Skate vibe. There's just like the content itself. There hardly was anything, right? It was like it was a proof of concept that they could make a Skate game rather than it actually being like a full-on Skate game. Like, the content was like, all right, here's like a list of challenges for you to do in each level. And I went through and I did all of those. I was very proud because there's some fucking hard ones. And then after that, I was like, yo, let's go for the platinum. And then one of the trophies is like the Skate, like, it's something ridiculous. It's like 50 kilometers or some shit.
Yeah.
And like in the game with these like small contained areas and stuff, it was like, oh, come on, man. And so like I remember looking up an exploit because there's like a ramp that like if like there's an area of like you ride off, it'll like reset you like where you like put your start point. And so you just like kind of keep like going down this ramp like over and over and over again. But someone did the calculation and it would still take like 30 hours of you just leaving the game by itself to do that. And I just God, why make that a fucking trophy? Come on.
I will say this, I'm keeping up with the chat, and there's actually more love than I would have imagined for Skater XL, right?
Oh,
there's
people love it.
Of, like we talked about, right? It's good, it's bad, there's an in-between. There's more love in this chat for Skater XL than I actually would have imagined at all. That's great.
No, it's such a fun game to just fuck around in, and that's how I kind of got lost in it. Because like if you go watch the Blessing Show, right now available on youtube.com/kindafunnygames, the whole idea of episode 1 is I'm giving out my quote-unquote non-game of the year awards, which are basically made-up categories that I made just to have fun and to acknowledge what 2020 in gaming kind of was to me. And so, like, one of the awards was the game that I played the most despite its flaws, right? And I kind of made fun of how Greg played so much Marvel's Avengers last year. But for me, that was Skater XL, where upon playing it for the first time, I think I talked about it on podcast. Yeah, this game is lacking in so much content. Like, it barely has any content. Like, it's basically what Barrett said, where you can do like the skate challenges, which are complete a certain line of tricks, and then that's about it. Like, you get the trophies, or you can like go into the level editor or do random shit like that. But for the most part, that game is pretty aimless and it's lacking so much. But at its core, it is so fun, and I think that's the thing that it kind of captures. It captures that feeling of going out on the playground and fucking around skating with your friends. Like, I've never been a skater. I've never actually like done that because I'm terrified that I'll fall and break my wrist, because I saw that happen to one of my friends in high school. Terrifying.
Dude, I can imagine high school Blessing like fucking shredding, you know?
Shredding, bro. That'd be so cool.
I used to ride the ripstick. I don't know if you guys remember.
God damn it, Blessing. Is that the scooter with 2 different legs on it? No, that can't be right, right?
It's the 2-wheel, like, you wiggle back and forth.
Yeah, you move your feet back and forth. Get out of here, Blessing.
Dude,
oh my God.
I used to be a fucking monster on that thing.
No, you can't. What? You can be a monster on that thing?
Like, I didn't know I wasn't doing like kickflips or anything, because like
I mean, because that thing was impossible to like do anything with. You could just ride on it.
I used to ride that shit like all like all around the neighborhood. And I used to be quick on that thing. I love the ripstick.
God
But that was
damn.
the closest thing I got to skateboarding.
That's the most blessing fucking
Yeah,
answer of
whoa,
like,
bro,
I didn't
whoa.
skateboard, I ripsticked.
I ripsticked around. By the way, Snowbike Mike, what's your PSN username?
Snowbike Mike.
Okay.
He's Snowbike Mike everywhere. He's got that fucking branding on lock.
Got it, bro. I'm
He's
locked
no
in on
longer.
this one.
What was your original
there it is.
Xbox? What was your original
Stick
Xbox?
Nasty 22. Yeah, remember that
Wait,
one?
it was what? Freak Nasty?
Stick Nasty.
Oh my god.
And one had a big influence on my life back in the day. And one mixtapes.
That's awesome.
There we go. There's Merch City.
Yeah, just
Well, let's keep it going. I have two things. One for the chat. Price, if you're out there, can somebody find the clip of me whipping a nasty 16 plus 100 in Skater XL on my Twitter account? Love that. And then B, talking about extreme sports, Blessing, I know you and I really love this game. Riders Republic getting delayed.
Oh man.
I mean, how you feeling? I'm a little heartbroken right now.
I'm also heartbroken because I think February would have been the perfect time for that game to hit because there's not that much going on this spring. And so like I was looking forward to this game coming out soon. That was kind of the thing that was keeping my hype alive, is knowing that, oh yeah, this open world-ish extreme sports game from Ubisoft that looks like it can be fun is coming out in a couple of months. Like that was the thing that was keeping my hype alive. And so for the fact that got delayed, it's a bit of a bummer. Obviously, like, take your time on it. I don't need you guys to like rush it and end up with like another Cyberpunk situation. But I am sad about it. I am sad.
This is the big one here, Bless, like we talked about before, like with Steep and with Skates and Skater XL, right? These extreme sports games are hard to nail. And so, yeah, if they need more time, they got to make sure this is perfect. Because for me, you know, extreme sports are so in my blood and stuff. Like, I crave these games. I look forward to these games from SXX, the Shaun White, Amped back in the day. There's so many great games. It's like, Riders Republic has got a lot going on for it, and I hope it's just awesome, you know? I hope it's awesome.
That's my thing, too, is I also don't necessarily know entirely what to expect from the game because they've only shown it at that Ubisoft Forward, and that's been about it. And so, like, I've been projecting my own expectations into what that game is going to be based on what we saw in that footage, which is like in the footage they showed, right? It was like a bunch of different types of extreme sports. You saw a game that looked kind of like Graffiti from Tony Hawk, and you saw all this different stuff in there. And for me, that was exciting because, you know, I'm a fan of extreme sports games. I miss EA Sports Big. You know, I wish they would bring that back. And like Riders Republic seems like it has that type of energy, which is why I've been so excited about it. But I think they also have to like kind of rethink a bit how to market that game and manage expectations, or at least like build some sort of like understanding of what that game is for the audience. Because I feel like if you asked anybody what is Riders Republic, people would probably have different answers, which isn't a great thing. There
you go. Okay. Barrett, what's up with Riders Republic? You in or out on this game? You interested at all?
Nah. I'm sure it's like it'll be one of those games that like if I see y'all like pop up and like play it on PSN or something, I might want to join. But it's not something that I'm like holding my breath for, you know.
Okay. Any extreme sports games back in the day, Barrett, that you liked, like SSX, Amped, or anything like that?
No, I was typically just the skateboarding video game kind of dude. I'm trying to think of any like extreme sports stuff. Like my little cousin liked the like SSX and stuff like that, so I'd play that with at his house, but nothing too much naturally in my house that I would play.
Did you ever play the street games? Either of you guys?
Oh yeah, of course. Blessing, you literally just read my mind because I was going to tell you something insane, and I know people are going to get on me about this, but like, I'll be honest with y'all. If you brought back NBA Street and NFL Street, I'll give up Halo Infinite. I'll straight up put Halo Infinite on the back burner forever if you give me those street games back because I love them so freaking much, bro.
Dude, I'm entirely with you. NFL Street Volume 2 and all the NFL Streets, honestly, like, were iconic for me growing up, along with like NBA Street, obviously, NBA Street Volume 2. Like, those games were unreasonably fun. Like it is ridiculous how mechanically solid those games were and replayable. If they brought those back, it'd be over for me.
It'd be over. Bless. It'd be so good, man. You know that, and then I think of I've been yelling at my friends, Mario Strikers. I would do anything for a Mario Strikers.
Oh yeah, Mario Strikers.
If they bring back another Mario Golf I will freak out because Mario Golf is great.
Mario Golf,
Don't get me
hell
wrong,
yeah.
but it is so boring. Like, come on, bring me back strikers. I don't know why we don't have strikers back, y'all.
Okay, looks like we're down.
Oh
So, like,
shit! Both of you are dead.
It's been forever since I've played this game, and
Oh,
so like
get there. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
playing it right now, like all this feels new to me because I've not played it in so long.
So yeah, break this down for me because I've personally never played this game. I know we're
Yes,
celebrating the 10th
neither have I.
anniversary of it. So blessing, what is this? You know what I mean? Clearly, it's.
I mean, I've only played. Back in the day, I didn't even play that much of it. I only played like a little bit of it. It's like
Okay,
I
okay.
mean, it's a beat 'em up. It's a Scott Pilgrim versus the World soundtrack by Anamanaguchi, 2D side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Whoa.
That got delisted for some reason.
Really?
Probably like licensing
Okay.
reasons, right?
Yeah, I assume it's licensing stuff.
I will say the soundtrack is killer, and this reminds me of Streets of Rage 4. I had so much fun with that last year with my friends of like online co-op, side-scrolling beat 'em up with a just killer soundtrack. I'm already vibing with this soundtrack and the colors and the characters.
Oh yeah.
Also like that we were able to pick 2 Ramonas. My bad on
Yeah.
picking that, Barrett.
No, worry.
My bad.
Oh, I just noticed that. That's
we
awesome.
we had we did discuss like who we were picking.
But I am a big
I figured
fan of,
Blessing
like,
was gonna
we
pick Scott.
Same characters. I love that.
Oh, you gotta pick Scott.
So I wanted to pick Ramona so I could be Blessing's girlfriend, but
Oh God. No, don't do.
I
don't
guess-
do
I
the
guess-
character.
I'm- I guess I'm
like
compe-
that.
I guess
like
I'm
that.
competing with Mike. What do you mean? Don't be weird. Come on, Bless. Role play with
no.
me, baby.
You're
Embrace
married.
it. Embrace it.
We gotta keep this to ourselves. Can't talk about this.
Mike, am I going full 90 on the chat? No, I'm going to give you a soft 45 tonight. I'm going to give you a soft 45.
Oh.
Okay, I made it. That's fine.
That's why you always walk at the sidewalk. Fuck.
God, where am I?
I'm over here now.
Of course, out there in the chat, let us know if you guys and gals have played this game, if you're excited about it coming back right
come
now.
on.
Available
Oh,
on all
I'm
the
dead.
consoles to play.
Oh, I'm coming for you guys.
Save your real
No,
girlfriend.
I mean, the thing that makes this game awesome though is that like you don't
Oh.
get games like this that often, right? Like licensed games that are entirely, like licensed games that are taken and like done in a very unique way that feels true for what that thing is, right? Like you have this. There's also the Mummy Remastered that came out a few years ago.
The Mummy
Mummy
Demastered, isn't it? Yeah.
Mummy
Demastered,
Demastered. Yeah. Gotta
Like,
miss the
those
Mummy
types of
so
games
much.
don't happen that often, and this is like one of those early instances of like, oh yeah, we don't. If we're gonna make a Scott Pilgrim versus the World game, like we don't have to make it based off the movie, and we can also make it a 2D
Well, this
like
is based
pixel
off
art
the
game
comic, right?
Yeah, this was
based off
comic.
the comic.
Yeah.
Wait, what's Mummy Demastered?
Oh,
Oh,
Kevin,
man.
you don't know about Mummy Demastered? You should look it up. That's like
It came
it
out-
reminded me kind of like Metal Slug.
It came out a couple years ago. Was
Yeah.
it not a like a
Oh, I fuck with
Metroidvania?
Metal Slug.
Yeah, it's like Metroidvania, but then like the movement and the character look like Metal Slug, right? Where he shot up and down like the 8 axis essentially.
And apparently everybody was like, "Yo, this game is surprisingly excellent."
Yeah, I remember
Mummy
them talking about it on Beyond. Because, yeah, that came out a couple of years ago. I remember. It seemed like a Brian and Max game that they like really liked. Where are we now? Oh, we're just like going throughout Toronto.
Yeah. Remember this from the movie? This scene?
Yeah. Oh God.
Went on the first date with Ramona.
No, I don't remember any of this, so that's why I'm excited to watch it with the review.
Oh my
crew
God,
here
Mike,
right
you've
now.
never
I'm
watched
so
the
excited.
movie? Man.
I've watched it once, but it was a long time ago.
Oh,
So
okay,
I don't
okay.
remember anything about this. Kind of like Signs, you know, where it's like I watched this when I was like 12. You know, I have no idea
Yeah, I get that.
what's gonna happen here. And turned
No,
out,
let me
Barrett,
down.
it was a dope movie. Turned
Oh,
out,
okay.
Signs was
Wait,
actually pretty dope.
Scott Pilgrim came out in what year? Like 2011?
It
2010?
was 2010. The game came out not alongside the movie, but it was pretty close.
Time.
Don't use my body to hit. What the fuck?
Oh,
that's
yeah, I
you.
love that. You can pick up your homies and throw them at people. I love that, bro.
That's
I love
hilarious.
that.
Yeah. So Blessing, you haven't read the comic?
I think I read like issue 1 and that's it.
Yeah, I started collecting the volumes and stuff. Oh God, I'm in the bottom left corner, not doing anything. I haven't gotten all the way through it, but I do want to eventually like read through the entire thing because I hear it's really good. We got him cornered, man.
Yeah, dude.
They didn't know what was coming.
I'm just beating this man with this other man. Don't worry about it. I'm just beating this man up right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Get off my hands.
God, I miss beat 'em ups. Like I miss beat 'em ups being like a
Okay.
very common game genre, you know?
Did you play Streets of Rage 4, Bless?
I didn't play Streets of Rage.
Oh,
4.
bro, you got to go play it. It's so good, bro.
I
Grab a
should.
friend, play that.
That was one
It's
that I meant
great.
to get around to.
That was a really good time because I'm not a big beat 'em up guy at all. Like I usually skip this. This isn't in my like normal gaming catalog. And when we played Streets of Rage 4, I loved every moment of it.
I played so much Double Dragon back in the day.
Oh,
That was
okay,
my,
yeah.
That was my go-to beat 'em up franchise.
Emron, I see you out there in the chat. I knew you would like that Streets of Rage 4 stuff because you've been hyping it up too. And that always gets me excited because that was my first time playing a game like that, which I loved. Very disappointed in Battletoads this year. Of course, fun to see Battletoads come back, but like no online co-op really sucked on that game,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Especially
that was a
being in the
fun.
middle
It
of
was
a
a fun
global
game
pandemic.
too. Like
Yeah, it was
I
a good
think
time. Yeah.
Oh god, one of these dudes, one of these tall boys.
Oh, River City Girls? Yeah, I never played that one.
Oh yeah, I hear great
heard
things
very
about
good
that
things
one.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never played that one.
God.
Just
Stop
Chuck
throwing
Barrett
me.
at that guy. Don't worry about it. Chucked him.
Oh god, I'm dead again.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
You can't even 100% it without playing 3-player couch co-op. What for
That-
Battletoads? That's great.
Battletoads, probably. Yeah, I bet. That's one of those, Barrett, where like if you're alone like me, it's like you grab all 3 controllers and you just hope the guy you move all of them at the same time.
You're using your toes and shit.
Exactly. I got one on my foot, one on the other hand. I'm just hoping that we do this together.
God, I kind of want to play this on Vita. This feels like it'd be a great Vita game.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, did it come
Be
out?
fun on the Switch. Yeah, it's
I
got to be on the
When-
Switch,
when did
right?
When
I
did the
think it
Vita
came
come out?
I think it came out on the Vita, but I think this is also definitely available on the Switch,
Oh, yeah, it's definitely
It
on
is.
the Switch.
and like that seems like the right way to play this.
I don't think this came out of the
It's like the
Maybe
right
it did.
way.
I don't know. I can't remember. I want to say it didn't because I
Vita
feel
was
like
out
that
in 2012. People. Emron says 2012 in America, 2011 in Japan.
Yeah,
Mm.
and so yeah, it would make
When was
sense
the
that it
Vita?
didn't.
Ah.
That's
The
what
Vita
it was.
2012. This
Yeah.
game
Was
came out in
awesome on the
2010.
Vita, says Titan Matrix. I trust Titan makes
Okay.
my life. I think he's
I
right.
know.
Oh, maybe it did then.
Yes,
Trust
you
him,
do, you
trust him.
liar. Don't say that in front of him.
I mean, either way, you can't buy it on the Vita anymore because
We can't buy anything on the Vita anymore. R.I.P. You know what I mean?
It's a dead console.
The game was never out on the Vita, says C. Doy.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
Titan Matrix
man,
fucking
bro.
lied to you,
Titan
Kevin.
Matrix
Wow.
lying to you. You're gonna trust
Never
your
came
life
to the
with
Vita.
Titan Matrix.
Maybe they
Oh,
played
shit,
it via
all right.
remote
I'm gonna
play.
mute.
Oh,
I'm
Chuck,
gonna
you just
silence
chuck
Titan
that ice
Matrix.
cube at us.
Can't
I'm
remember
gonna
the full
silence
slot.
you.
I didn't think it was on the Vita, says the indie boy. Well, that's not really fucking helpful for me, huh, guy? Joey says remote play, and Joey nails it. Joey, you're my dude.
I mean,
Redeeming
remote
Tiny
play
Matrix.
with what? The PS4 that this
Shut your
game
mouth.
didn't
Shut
come
your
out
mouth, or I'll
until
kiss
just
it.
now?
Oh, you can remote play the PS3 of Vita.
You
I
could?
think. I don't think it was as
I
fleshed out,
think.
but I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
they're
you could.
dogpiling on me. Oh my god. Get off me.
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
like
they're
that
coming
Roger's in the
though.
chat saying hi. Like,
Hi,
what's that
Roger.
about, Roger?
I love you.
I don't.
Oh, what is? Where did I
Roger,
go?
great job on the edit. We were talking
What
about
is-
the Blessing show earlier. We
Oh
loved
my
it.
God, Roger killed the edit.
Loved it.
Roger
Great
is
stuff.
probably one of
Oh.
the best editors I know.
He's
If not
so
the best
talented.
editor I know.
You know, Blessing, I didn't give
Fuck, I
you
bet.
credit as well, and I don't want to give
We
anything
all
away
do.
because I want people to go watch it. But I will say this, Blessing. Shout out to you, multiplayer game love. I'm gonna give you some love on that, Blessing. You know how important multiplayer games are to
Of
me.
course.
Showing some love to that, Blessing. Come on, you're the best, bro. You're
Dude,
the best.
I got you, man. Yeah.
If y'all don't get it, y'all better go tune in. YouTube.com/kindoffunnygames. Go check out the Blessing Show, the non-video game awards. You got to go check it out. See what he's got up there. See what he's got
Yeah.
up there.
God damn it.
Blessing Show also releasing on Thursdays, every other Thursday, to be clear. But episode 2 is releasing next Thursday because of the way that the timing of the episode is kind of lined up, and so. One
None
week
of that
from now,
is
you're gonna
clear.
get episode 2.
It's very confusing, just so you know.
I know it is
I'm
confusing.
very confused.
All right.
Episode 2 is out next Thursday, but starting after that, it'll be every other Thursday for the Blessing Show.
Oh, what's up, Roger?
All right,
What's
shut
up?
up.
Oh,
shut up.
man, I
Roger's
love
here.
you.
Roger's here.
Whoa, is that Rosh
So happy.
Yeah, I just wanted to pop in and say thank you so much for the love and
Snowball fight!
everyone supporting the Blessing Show. But I also want to say that a big update. I just bought $34 of Uber Eats McDonald's. And it's
Hell
only-
yeah,
Roger! And it's
What
only
did
for
you
2
get?
people. It's only for 2 people. It's not that much food. And so I'm very excited about that. And I want to say hi, Kevin. How you doing?
He
Roger,
just
you
wants to
killed
say
the-
hi
you killed it.
to you, Kevin.
On the Blessing Show. We're proud of you. He's still here.
Thank
He's gone, isn't he?
No, I'm
Yeah,
good.
he left.
I'm just going.
No, he left.
Right
Kevin
here.
left now.
Jesus.
Kevin
Roger,
just
you
walked
left.
away. Roger showed up. He just left.
All right,
Kevin,
sorry.
the stream's dead.
Sorry about that.
Exactly. Roger
I
showed up.
was-
He's like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I was.
Dude, I wish somebody could have gone like I wish I could time travel back to like 2016 or 2017 and be like, yo, one day
And stop
you're gonna be
everything.
working. You're gonna
Stop the future.
one day there's gonna be a virus.
Yeah, I feel like the
You're gonna have to
priority would
stop
be
it.
stop a certain event, not go tell baby Roger that he's gonna be a really good video editor one day.
I'm gonna go back and tell myself 4 years ago that like in a few years you'll be working for Kind of Funny and you're gonna have a video essay series. It's gonna be edited by Roger Corney. Because I feel like that would have blown my mind. Because I was very into like Roger Corney's video essays back in the day.
Oh, stop it.
And Roger like made me want to get better at making my own video essays. And so like shout out
Yeah,
to that.
whenever I would
That
watch
was-
Roger's video essays back in the day, they'd make me feel like shit about my video essays.
Yeah. And also I loop Barrett Courtney into that too, because I would watch Barrett Courtney stuff too and be like, fuck, I gotta step up.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, your Dark Knight
We should-
Rises video, Rob.
Dude, we should have like a I don't know what format this is working, but like a video essay game jam, you know, like a video essay jam.
Oh,
me
where
and
we
Barrett-
like just like all three of us like work on like one video essay in like
Yeah.
a 24-hour period.
like we like each
Christ.
like the three of us are tasked with making our own video essay on like the same topic.
Oh.
Yeah,
That-
so we each
Battle,
like
bro.
write,
They're gonna
record, and
battle.
edit our own shit, and we battle it out.
Interesting.
I like that idea, and that's really cool. But I also think it'd be really interesting for you guys to come together, maybe on the next
Come together.
whatever that
Okay.
podcast that you guys do. You
I
know
do.
what I'm talking about?
Kind of
You know,
funny.
Oh, kind of funny next gen. That's
Yeah.
our monthly exclusive
Right.
Patreon show for kind of funny games.
Sure. Come together
Yeah.
on that. Decide what the game of the year was for 2020 for you guys. Like it doesn't matter if Kind of Funny said it was the game of the year or whatever. Just for you guys, the three of you decide what the game was. Then all together with your powers combined, make one
Like a video essay about it.
essay about it, and that it's just dope. And we do that every year.
Oh, this is actually a
That'd be
really good idea. I
And
thought you were just
it-
going to be like, you guys come together and invite Kevin on the next podcast.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No.
'cause- yeah.
But then if it does well, you start going backwards. You know, then you give me 2019.
Oh, we,
2018, 20. You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of content. At least
and then we're
50
at
years of
1970.
content.
Yeah, exactly. Interesting. What's 1970s game of the year? You know what I mean?
Pong.
Was there a game?
Oh, Pong.
Pong too.
Was Pong even out in 1970 though?
I have no idea when Pong.
Figure it out. Chat will tell us.
We went to the moon in
Yeah, all those
1959,
fucking old people will
so-
tell us in the chat, you know?
Joey asked what my order was. I got myself a.
Guys, this cone has a smiley face.
Got myself
Oh!
a quarter pounder.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Just called in some coffee. Why not?
Okay.
Actually, I have coffee waiting for me.
A large iced coffee for my boy Bless.
Love that. Love that for you.
A 20-piece chicken nugget for my brother.
A Tiggy Nuggy?
Yeah,
Oh, you got some
chicken
chicken
nugget?
nuggets?
I'm gonna take one or two. You know what I mean? Taxes.
Yeah. I mean, that's something we got to teach you, Roger, is that, like, no matter when you're ordering McDonald's, you buy nuggets for the house.
For sure.
I hate that they're just bystanders back here that look like they. could
Yeah,
be
they're
in-
just hanging out. It's right. Are we supposed to beat them up, or you just chilling? You checking it out? What's
Yo,
up?
this guy is 1 minute away. I ordered this food like 5 minutes ago. That's crazy.
That's awesome. Good for
Maybe
you.
I should. Maybe I should.
It turns out that this McDonald's is like 2 blocks away from
Kind
Roger's
of.
house.
Yeah, it's not far. It's not far. All right, I'm gonna peace out. See you guys.
See you, Roger.
Bye,
You're the
Roger,
best
I love
kid.
you.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
It's a
you
long
guys are
level
all-
right here. Is this like one
Dude, this
level,
level going
or
on
is this
forever.
multiple
I don't
levels?
know.
What's going on here?
Nobody
This is a
knows the
very
mystery.
long level.
What if this is just the game?
You just
I have
keep
no
running.
idea.
It's just constantly going. Oh yeah. Bless,
that
question
Scott
for you.
in the background?
It looks
No.
like him.
I think
No.
It
that's
looks
his
exactly
Are
like
you
him.
sure? It
No,
looks
yeah, I think
exactly
that-
like him. Is right.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
got lighter hair. He's got
I'm on
lighter
a
hair.
49 hit combo. I'm on a
How is this
57.
happening, Mike?
I'm going to
That's his
69.
Oh, young Neil,
Young
think it's
Neil,
young
yeah,
Neil.
that's what it looks
Oh, it's young Neil.
who looks a lot like Scott.
That's true. That's true. How'd you get that crazy combo?
I don't
dude?
know, bro. I'm in it again, dude. I'm just locked in it again. It just tells me to keep pressing the button.
Damn.
I can't. This is getting me really excited for watching the movie. Like you guys
Kevin.
picking up
Kevin,
all the
where do
colons.
you think it's gonna end up on the list?
I don't
it has
know.
to be number
Honestly,
one, right?
I don't know. There's a lot like Baby Driver. Like all those movies are really
love Baby
good,
Driver.
but like Baby
They are-
Driver is next level fucking good.
It fucking
Well, like,
hurts that like Baby
Scott
Driver
Pilgrim
has
did?
problematic people in it because I fucking love that movie so
hey,
much, man.
hey, we have. I don't know, man. Like yeah, that really fucking sucks. It really sucks. It sucks that every Kevin Spacey movie is now fucking marked with his fucking horrible.
His fucking face. Yeah.
I mean, but it's just like what American Beauty's so
I mean-
fucking good.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Really? Oh my God, Barrett, it is so good.
When did that come out? yeah,
the
I feel like that
aughts,
was,
the
like-
early aughts. I think you were too young
okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
Right around when you were born. You fucking baby.
Right around when I was born in '95, Kevin.
Yeah, I bet you were. Goo gaga, am I right, chat?
Throw up the fair. I forgot. Were you in
Baby
the KFGD where we talked about Indiana Jones? Or was that Kevin?
That was Kevin, I think.
That was Kevin, probably.
Barrett,
I'm
have you
sorry,
seen
what?
Indiana Jones? You've obviously seen Indiana Jones, actually. I feel like that's a Barrett thing to do.
I've only watched 1 and 3 once.
Okay.
It was
And
99.
that's good. Like my dad was like, "You don't need to watch Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom's not good." And so we just skipped to 3. Oh, and
feel
then we watched Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh,
in
Lord.
theaters, and it was
Wait, you
really
watched-
bad. But
Oh, I
I
see.
will say, there's that one scene of Kingdom in the Crystal Skull where the fucking human eating ants
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
crawl
Oh
over
my
this dude.
God.
Like that was fucking crazy, and I was like, oh shit, that's wild.
they
The rest
go
of the
into his
movie
mouth.
absolutely terrible.
The CG is so bad for how much of a big movie that was and when
Yeah.
it came out. Like it should not have looked
Uh-oh.
as shittily as it did. But what's her face is in it? Hella?
Oh
I
shit.
can't think of her name.
What?
It starts with a C.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Kate Blanchett.
Um,
Kate
Yeah.
Blanchett.
Yeah,
Yep,
Kate
there you
Blanchett.
go. Shout out to Michael O'Leary in there.
She tries her best Russian accent. Just
Cool.
Tries.
The reason why I asked Barrett is because I want a survey because I'm
Oh!
curious on the amount of people that are, let's say, ages 24 to 26
Of like how
Have
many of them
seen-
have seen Indiana
have
Jones?
actually seen Indiana Jones.
what a small window.
I mean, Dorno hasn't seen it. Dorno also tweeted out about how he's never seen Indiana Jones.
And I don't feel like that's a crazy thing.
Bless, couldn't that be open to anyone under the age of 26? Like why 26 to
Yeah.
24? You know?
Well,
Because
I'm
Blessing's
26.
26.
Yeah,
no, I
and Barrett's
understand that.
25.
I know, but what I'm saying is, wouldn't it be just as informative, if not more informative, if it was everyone under the age of 26?
No,
So, like-
because
Well, like,
I think there's an
15-year-olds
expectation of people our age, in our age group specifically, that we've seen those movies. Because of course, I don't know,
Right,
what
Spencer's
10-year-olds
seen 'em.
have
Yeah, 12-year-old Bobby.
Yeah.
Isn't watching
I mean, it
fucking
depends on who the
Harrison
family
Ford
members
and being
are.
like, what a savant.
Like all of you guys have bad older siblings or no older siblings, because
I was the
have
only
3 older
sibling until I was 11 years old, Kevin. So yes.
Barrett, what did I say?
I'll tell you right now, none of my older
Bad
sisters
older
have seen
siblings
Indiana
or
Jones.
only older siblings? Yeah, bad older siblings. I made a day of it where I was like, Spencer, today is the day we watch Indiana Jones, and he was like, what? And I was
But
like, you'll know.
I will say my dad was kind of the vessel for that though, because he had me watch all the Kevin Smith movies when I was way too young.
you're supposed to do them. All the fart
yeah.
jokes are funnier.
And then
Get the bottles, you idiot.
oh god,
Oh my
damn it.
God.
we got to stop
Yeah,
walking in the middle. We're
Yeah,
all
we're just walking
stronger.
in the middle of the
Oh,
street.
What's going on here?
I didn't know how much this game was anti jaywalking.
Yeah.
It's not letting me fucking help you guys.
Blanket Fort 83 in the chat says, how can you be an only sibling? You fucking
Did I say
meant,
only
guy.
sibling?
No, I think I said it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I was an only child until 11. and then my sister came into the world. Yeah. So, what I was saying, like my dad was kind of that for me. So yeah, like he had me watch Indiana Jones at one point. A bunch of other random movies that I can't like think exactly like what they were. But that's like Andy always says, like I have like a weird like older person vibe because like I know random things from like the 80s and 90s, and that's solely just because of my dad.
Yeah, and like I didn't have that, right? Like when I think of like stuff I watched growing up in terms of movies, I do think of like girly, or not even girly, because I feel that's a certain way to putting it. But like stuff that like my sisters watched, I watched, and so
Was
I
it
think
like
back
rom-coms?
It's
You big
stuff
on
like
rom-coms?
it's stuff like Cinderella with Brandy and like Beauty and
what?
the Beast.
There was a
Cinderella.
Cinderella with Brandy?
Yeah. Yeah,
don't know
I
what you're
watched
talking
watched that like multiple times because we had the VHS.
Sure.
And like It Takes Two with the Olsen twins.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that I was dogpiled on. I never saw it. I saw
Will
what was
Smith
the
movies.
Will Smith movies, of course. Also, credit to my mom as well, who also had. I think she was the one who had me watch Jay and Silent Bob for the first time, and like 3 minutes in, I think she was like already regretting it. Where she was like,
oh no,
this
I
is
fucked up.
Like, oh, no,
she
what
was
am
like,
I doing?
I made a bad decision here.
Look
Is
at
one
this
of us ghosts?
sneaky youpie.
I'm a ghost right now. I'm
Oh,
dead.
Mike, no!
Oh,
You
Merc
lost
Stadium.
lives.
I got blessed.
Oh, blessing! You're also
at
like
the
on your last
end.
life.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Not-
that.
I wonder what happened. So I'm just here. Oh wait, I can press circle on something.
Maybe if you get to the
Oh, I
next.
came back to life. Oh wow.
Oh, hell yeah,
Oh, that's
Mikey.
cool.
That was weird. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get some extra lives.
It's probably
When-
like
when is the end of the level?
I think it might just
the
be.
game.
I think this, like it might be like all of the levels like flowing into each other.
well, no, but at the end of the level, you must have
we
a
haven't
boss.
gotten to like the we haven't gotten to like the
one of the
pirate dude.
boyfriends.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks ominous.
Oh, so you like? Do you guys think that there's like 7 levels?
No.
Yes, I think.
Oh,
There's at least
okay,
7
yeah,
bosses.
Are
We
there?
gotta be getting close to one. 'cause
They don't
this
do
is
the thing
looking
where they
bad out
skip
here.
to?
Oh, Mike stole my life.
Oh,
That's what
so-
happened.
Oh, I definitely
that's
did. I
cool.
definitely stole your life, and you just went inside this doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh,
Or
it's
portals.
the door
Or
with
portals.
the star on it.
Yeah. Ramona uses it.
Subspace
shit, we're in
Highway.
Subspace Highway.
This is
that's
definitely
it.
the #1 Edgar Wright movie.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
God, what are
Have
we
you
doing?
seen Baby
This is
Driver?
Awesome.
Well, this is
I have
Subspace,
seen Baby
so
Driver.
this
I
is
mean,
in
Baby
their
Driver
brain.
Was great.
Well, Baby Driver was probably the first movie I'd seen since Scott Pilgrim, where I walked out of that theater like, holy fuck, I'm so in love with that movie.
See, I walked out and I was like, "What a great movie!" That's not as good as Scott Pilgrim.
Oh god.
Hey,
No.
I
so
think
when,
it's just like I love the editing in Baby Driver, and people are like, it wasn't that like crazy. What? It's like, nah, man, like that was a
Editing's
fucking
dope.
like that was an editor's wet dream of like constantly like fucking cutting to like things on beat and stuff. Oh, it's so good. Oh, here we go. Crashing the boys.
Remember this scene in the movie?
why did the audio cut off like that? Oh, I like the wind.
People are asking, or someone was talking about Hot Fuzz. I haven't watched Hot Fuzz in a
Ooh,
very
Hot
long
Fuzz
time
is
because I don't
good.
remember it.
Hot
Hot
Fuzz
Fuzz is
doesn't.
good.
It's like Shaun of the Dead, but not as good as Shaun of the Dead. Is my thing.
See, like I've been
Yes.
seeing a lot of people on Twitter like the last week
Really?
saying it's like the better Shaun of the Dead.
Honestly,
A lot of
that's
people are
fine.
fucking
Hot Fuzz
dumb.
is the one I like the most out of the
The one thing I remember from Shaun, that's the movie that ends with like they're in like a mini like there's like a miniature town, right? And like the dude's like head goes through like a fucking like spikes thing. I vaguely remember that scene, and that's like all I like remember.
We gotta beat
Kevin
this guy
is
up.
wrong. What am I fucking?
Yeah, yeah.
Kevin
yeah.
is so wrong.
They don't like that about the Hot Fuzz. I
God.
like
Oh, God.
I like Shaun of the
Yeah,
Dead.
Hot
better
Fuzz
than
is
Hot
demon
Fuzz.
chicks.
I'm a Shaun of the Dead guy.
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead is.
Oh, God.
I mean, Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, God.
Rewatching it, I was like, "Fuck, is this gonna stay at #1 for the entire time?" And it might because of Scott Pilgrim and Nick being an idiot.
Yeah, I imagine Nick's not gonna like be hot on Scott Pilgrim just because
Yeah.
it's for the kids, and he
Right.
hates anything that's for the kids. You know,
It's true. It's because he's so
'Cause
old.
he's so old. Yeah, he just turned 65 last night, guys.
I
It's
thought we were
wild.
going with 25. I thought he turned 25.
I thought you turned
No,
51.
I like that bit. I'd say we would flip it and make him be the young guy now, but slowly,
Young guy Nick.
slowly
Slowly
sneaking in. You
de-aging.
know,
till he doesn't exist anymore.
We're gonna Benjamin Button him.
Yeah,
That's
we're gonna
right.
unbirth him.
I've never
fuck.
seen The World's End.
It was good. I
I
don't.
haven't seen that one either.
It's
The one with the pub, right? Yeah. I think I
yeah,
know that
yeah,
one,
yeah. And it came out at like around the same time as This Is the End.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which was
Ooh, that
very,
one was my favorite. I
very
love that
funny.
one.
That's a
This
really
Is the
good
End.
movie.
Yeah, that's a great
Fantastic.
one.
God, Michael
Um,
Cera in that movie was
Yeah,
great.
Michael
so
Cera in that
fucking
movie is so good,
I
bro.
love
The
Michael Cera
Franco
so much.
boys. They're
This
all
is, I
good.
feel like this is the weird take. It's not even a take. It's just a personal opinion. Michael Cera is like in my top 5 favorite actors.
What?
I love
Oh
Michael Cera.
no, he's
I-
too.
but, like,
He's too like well
I-
typecasted, where it's like you
I'm
fit
not-
the
we
role
gotta-
perfectly.
we did it.
Nice job, y'all.
keep in mind too, I don't consider myself a film buff or anything like that. This is me purely just like watching films for fun. Michael Cera, I love. He's definitely typecast, but I love his typecast so much. Like I'll
He-
marathon through all of his movies and have a great time.
The wig
FaceTime
he
Sublime
used.
in the chat goes, Sarah is in my bottom 5 actors. Well, you two are polar opposites, my friend. Polar
He is the
opposites
best in
over there.
Arrested Development. Absolutely, Cass.
Oh, rest of
No,
all,
but,
that
like-
cast is stacked. I can't say he's the best in that. Oh,
Will
I think
Arnett is
he's
probably
like
the
I
best.
like him the most in Arrested Development.
everybody in Arrested Development is like equally valuable, like equally great in that show.
Portia. What's her
Him,
name?
That was
yeah,
just the
Portia
first
is
level,
so
bro.
good.
Okay, hold for a second. Barrett, how much time do you have left with us? I just want to make sure you're good for a little
Probably
bit
like
longer.
another
What you
40
got?
minutes.
Okay, cool. Kevin, I just sent something to assets. Barrett and Blessing, talk to the chat for just a moment. I gotta grab my coffees. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Cera is great. Maybe
Hmm.
I forget her actress, but like maybe the girl who plays maybe is great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Tobias.
She's in Search Party or something now. I want to watch that.
Wait, so did you guys? Yeah, that show looks interesting. Did you guys? Blessing, you've seen the original seasons of Arrested Development, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Blessing, you might want to move over to level 2, but because we've got like a countdown happening right now,
that's a good point.
so I don't know if that's no. So go. Yeah, there you go.
Can I just travel anywhere? I just can't.
yeah, I think
there's
they only
time.
do that. I think they only do this for
Online.
online. Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Can you guys
Oh.
get in there and pause it? Because
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna make us.
I mean,
get
it's
in there.
online, so I don't know if it's gonna pause, but we should.
if
be
not,
fine.
just win the game. Win the game.
Movie madness.
Hey, that was Chris Evans that just skated
Yeah,
by.
that was Chris Evans.
Oh, pausing
see-
worked.
Great.
Is
They
it working?
also-
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, my game is paused.
Is your game
Oh,
paused?
you know what? Never
No,
mind.
they're still
No.
they're still attacking
Yeah.
us. So we'll get through this screen
Fight!
and then we'll
Fight!
yeah.
Can you
And then
quit
we'll
out of
stay
the
here.
level
Oh,
and then?
we still have the same amount of lives too.
Oh fuck, Jesus!
Yeah.
This game's
You're not
relentless. Also, how do we get more lives?
Can you go and
Oh,
buy
they
more
fu-
lives with your money? Because you guys have a decent amount of money.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you got a
that's
lot
a
of
good
money.
point. That's a good point.
Yeah, make strong points.
It probably would have been better for like all of us to go into the single player just to see like, because I imagine in like the actual like story mode, they teach you how to play this game.
That's way too much.
Oh,
work.
yeah,
I'm sure the
probably.
chat knows.
Um,
They're smart.
Yeah,
Steve Holt.
they Steve. I was gonna Blessing, like, how would you rank the Edgar Wright movies, personally?
Scott Pilgrim #1,
Mm.
Hot Fuzz #2,
Let 'em
Shaun of the
watch
Dead
it.
#3, Baby Driver. Oh, well, actually, no.
That's right.
Scott Pilgrim #1, Hot
Yeah.
Fuzz #2, Baby Driver #3, Shaun of the Dead #4, and then I've not watched
This
World's End.
the World's End. It's good. I really like it.
Is that all of them? Or is there any more?
I don't think that it's his best, but yeah, that's all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I would personally go Baby Driver, then Scott Pilgrim, then Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End.
I agree.
And
with
Hot
that
Fuzz
list.
only because I haven't seen it in such a long time, so I don't remember it super well. And like I
Wow.
don't dislike any of those movies. Like I really like all of those movies.
This kid in the chat has a Hot Fuzz as #1.
Hot Fuzz.
And,
Fozzie Bear.
Hot Fuzz, bro. Hot
Guys, my
Fuzz,
headphones
dude.
desync way too often. I think the battery owner is getting old. As #1,
Hot Fuzz, I think Hot Fuzz was
And-
one of those movies too that I think was just always on Comedy Central, and so it might be the thing of like we always like I watched it a bunch because it was on TV, and I think it might have inched up because of that.
Kevin, how fast can you put that video up on the screen for Barrett and Blessing to see? Because I want to show off for them on my Skater XL.
Can you see
God.
it like
Oh,
that,
yeah,
or
I want to show it on, so then I can also do like the rigmarole really quick while you set it up, because we need to take a moment really quick and give some big shout outs to all of the incredible best friends out there. Remember, each and every weekday at 11 a.m. West Coast, Best Coast time, we're coming at you with all of your favorite Kind of Funny cast members or our Kind of Funny Games afternoon streams. Remember, you can fill that daily bar up and get us to our daily achievement total by subscribing, following, bit donating, or dropping donations. We can fill that bar up and we'll go for an extra hour. We're playing Scott Pilgrim versus the World, celebrating its 10-year anniversary. And then after that, Blessing is going to show up and show out with some Sekiro. So if you want more Sekiro content, you know we got to fill up that bar. Want to give a big thank you to B-Man 11753 for the tier 1 sub for 27 months. Thank you so much to Awkward Plays for the 50 biddies. Awkward Plays as well with the 2 gifted subs. Thank you so much for that. Walkley with the 300 biddies says NFL Street was the business. It was the business, man. Game Breakers, Blessing. Game Breakers, bro. You'll never forget that.
Never ever, man.
That's one of those words, Blessing, when I think of the video game encyclopedia and we go down some of the hot buzzwords, right? Levolution, Game Breakers. Those are the words that I want to
Levolution.
Fuso 6 coming through, man. Do you see
Come
this
on.
right here?
Give it to him. Barrett, give him a shout out. Give him a shout out, Barrett.
Fuso 6 coming out with 20 tier 1 subs. Holy
Oh my
crap.
God.
and that's
Thank you so
enough to
much.
push the meter. It's still going. Look at it go. We've gone.
That
We're
meter
gonna go an extra
going.
15 minutes today, at the very least. And I think we're
Let's
gonna
get
hit
it,
that 30
y'all,
minutes
baby.
pretty soon because it's moving. Look at that little guy go.
Game
Let's
Breaker is
get
such
it,
a good
y'all.
word.
All right,
I-
you
Game
wanna-
Breaker is a great
when I-
word. Tell me,
I was
tell me
trying,
a hot
when we were trying to
buzzword.
figure out the name of the Blessing Show, I was trying to like think of what are cool like buzzwords, buzz terms for video games, and like I wish Game Breaker came to mind. I would have named it Game Breaker, but Game Breaker is like a
Sometimes you
really
just change
good.
it. You know what I mean? Just change it.
You know what? You're right. The Blessing Show is now the Game Breaker. We've
Oh, I
decided.
love that.
All right, I'm gonna play this video. So shut up.
Play
Is there any
play
way
this
to pump
video.
your legs? No, there's no pumpings that I've seen so far. I'm trying to pump it. Trying to pump it up, dude.
Pump it up.
This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it.
Oh
this
my
is it.
God. Oh my God. That was hot.
A 620 septuple flip. What the
That
fuck?
was
The
ridiculous.
1626 double flip. I broke the video game.
This is it. This is it.
This you defied gravity.
How, dude?
That's hilarious.
Let's go, baby! 1620 sex double flip.
Dude, how many tries did that take you? Because I legit tried to land like a similar kind of like trick on this exact level like a bunch of times. And
That probably took me anywhere from 100 to 200. I mean, we were just
Yeah.
vibing doing it. You know what I mean? And once I saw I could get past 12, then 14, I was like, oh, we're going to break the game right now, y'all. And so, yeah, we just went for the 1600 on that one.
that's awesome. God,
That's
Skater
hilarious.
XL is such a fun game, dude. I hope they add more content.
Yeah, I just hope that game justifies me like going back to it one day and maybe actually getting that around the globe fucking trophy one day. I think it's like one of the 2 trophies I have left in that game. I want it so bad.
I believe
Thank
in
you,
Barrett.
Thank you, Kevin, for putting that on. And thank you to everybody out there dropping the subs and hanging out with us, having some fun.
All right, I think we're gonna do probably this level, and then we'll switch over to Sekiro because
Yeah.
I've seen some people get hyped about that.
Some people in the chat were saying you missed hella stores on level 1. So it
Hella
seems
There were
like
Oh.
stores? What?
Hey, man,
look at
I'm
these-
just telling
look
you
at
what
these
these
cool
nerds are
mascot
saying, you know
looking
what I mean?
things. I like this.
I trust them. I don't touch Titan Matrix anymore though.
Yeah, no one
Titan
does.
Matrix.
No one
You're,
does.
you're on the bench right now, Titan Matrix. You're on watch for a second.
God damn. I'm really bad at this game.
Yeah, Blessing, are there any other cool
Sorry.
words, you and Barrett and Kevin, are there any other cool video game words like that, like Levolution and Game Breaker that you love?
I don't think I've heard
Give
of
me some words,
Levolution.
chat. You know what Levolution is, though.
Were you leveling
I can
up and
guess.
evolving?
So Levolution is what they termed for Battlefield, and all of the buildings being fully destructible. They
Oh.
called that Levolution, where
Oh,
throughout the
interesting.
multiplayer game, you could blow up the Shanghai Tower, or you could just blow up the side of a wall in the building. Red
did they-
Faction is also known for that as well.
I was gonna say, what did they call it in Red Faction? Because Red Faction had another term for it.
Oh, did they? I'm sure it had
Yeah.
to be very close. I wonder
Chat,
if they.
what did they call it in Red Faction? Because I remember being super into it. Well, yeah, no, that's a really good one. Levolution. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, Levolution's hot, bro. Levolution, when it comes off, it's just so hot.
Yeah, okay, it's gross because in my head I was like, is it grammometry or something like that? But Geomod. Is it Geomod?
Gmod.
It might be.
Somebody in the
Geomod.
chat said Geo, so yeah, Geomod.
They call
Geo-
it fun
Geo
in Red
Dude?
Faction. I
Was
love
it
Red
Faction
Faction so much.
Geomod? Yeah, that looks like that's right. You nailed it.
Yeah, it's Geomod. Yeah.
Geomod, that's what they called it. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember
Oh.
being dude. Red Faction,
That was a game.
fantastic game
Yeah,
that doesn't
uh-huh.
get the love it deserves.
Oh man, I'll never forget being a kid playing that game and like burrowing into the side of the level and just with a rocket launcher just making tunnels, shooting nonstop. That game was so wild.
Dude,
bro.
getting the remote detonators and just like building your own holes to the levels.
Ah.
Or like if you're a sociopath like I was growing up, taking a remote detonator and throwing it on NPC and watching them like run around and freak out.
Jesus.
Oh, you got
What
this.
is wrong
You
with
can't
you?
tell me that wasn't a fun thing to do.
I love it. They got the thread count video out in the chat. Oh yeah, make sure to go check that out up on my Twitter over there. That was a great one. What is this? Oh, break it. Okay.
Okay, we gotta break it.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. Oh god. We only have 12 seconds.
Gotta be close, right? We gotta be close. Like the little back kick I do. Back kick. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Game
That was
Jump Rex,
scary.
thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Dark Fallen Angel with the 5 gifted subs as well. Thank you both for supporting the stream here today. Me, Blessing, and Barrett. We got Kevin on the 1s and 2s hanging out with us, having some fun. I'm So Brown with the Prime Gaming sub for 35 months. I'm So Brown, shout out. What up, homie?
Have you has anyone here checked out the VODs on the new YouTube channel?
I have. Why? What
Do
you
they
got?
sound
What's the
okay?
question?
They sound okay?
They sounded fine to me, yes.
Great,
Uh-huh.
great. I'm sending them over with, and I hadn't thought about this, but the audio is on like, it's like a double audio track thing that I do for our editor purposes. So I don't know, Raj is in there playing with
Okay.
stuff, but you can separate the audio levels. And I wonder if he is doing something. Do I upload this to YouTube directly?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, of course, bear with us with the YouTube. Remember, youtube.com/kindafunnyplays. If you miss any of our streams, the VODs will go up. But remember, we're going to do our best. We got a lot of things going up on the YouTube being uploaded. So sometimes it could take a little extra time here, y'all. I'm coming right now because the Angel can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And we have
we
no
gotta find
lives to
that-
steal.
We're really
Not
bad at
good.
this game.
Yeah, they're like, so what's
I mean,
up
it's
with this?
also a
Why don't we
difficult game.
restart the level with more lives? That's kind of punishing right there.
Yeah, we gotta
I
find the
imagine
shop.
we got to go to the store or something.
Yeah, be on
I
the
don't
lookout
remember
for
seeing
stores.
a store at all in that first level though.
People said that the stores were like some other game that I can't remember. It was
Oh,
like this.
okay. We got a
So-
good one right now from the chat. So when I asked for, awesome video game words, Soggy 90s came up. Soggy 90s is a very good one. I don't think that's an
Soggy 90s.
actual.
I don't like it.
That's not an actual term from Fortnite itself, like Levolution and Game Breaker, but I'll take Soggy 90s. Soggy 90s
I
is definitely
hate
up
that
there.
term.
I love that one, bro.
It sounds like a gross sex thing that, like, I don't know, Kevin
It
watches
is a gross sex
secretly.
thing. It wouldn't be a secret. I'd
What's
tell
good,
you. I'd be like, Barrett,
I wouldn't
watch
want you to
Soggy
tell me,
90s.
Kevin.
They're good.
Tell you,
They're
he'd tell
good.
you about it.
Do you know what term I like a lot?
I
Tell
don't
me,
wanna
Bless,
know.
I want to know.
I feel like min-max is a really good term.
Ooh,
It
that's
describes
really is.
exactly what it
Interesting.
is.
Shout out to the crew
Yeah.
at MinMax, the,
Oh yeah,
the
shout out to
YouTube
min-max.
cat.
Yeah.
Because that is a good name
Good
that
one.
like they kind of owned.
That's a great one, Bless. Good job on that one. Yep. Uh-oh. You gonna chuck it across the way? Oh, no, just carry it with you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just carry it with you. Yeah. There you go.
Killtacular's a good one. Killtacular's good.
Killtacular.
Oh, man, I mean.
kill streak in general.
You're
is a
right.
great term.
Kill streak.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go, Blessing. Let's get down to that one. Is right. Just kill streak is right.
Yeah. Headshot. I don't know if you guys ever played Combat Arms on the PC. It was basically a knockoff Call of Duty that was free.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if it's still a thing. It might be. I played this back in the day when I was in high school. But basically, like they had this thing
Don't
called
jump!
the nut shot,
Okay.
which
okay.
worked exactly the same way as a headshot. But like if you shot somebody in the nuts, it'd be like a one-hit kill.
Jesus.
Oh, interesting. Okay. When you said that, Blessing, what I thought of is Small Arms for some reason on the Xbox Arcade, which was the Super Smash Bros. Ripoff over there. I don't know if you guys ever saw that or
Oh.
played that. That was an interesting one that they had, Small Arms. Somebody says, bro, Combat Arms was the shit right over there. Nice.
Dude,
Okay.
I used to play so much Combat Arms because I didn't have. That was like before I got like a PS3. And so I was like, well, I love Call of Duty, playing Call of Duty with my friends. I want to play my own Call of Duty, and so I got Combat Arms. I got super into it. Combat Arms is great because I used to do 1v1s and all the shit that like people do in Call of Duty now, and yeah, it's fun times.
Yeah, Twitch chat, give me some more. DPS is an all-time classic. DPS, yep, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Zero Life.
Zero
That's a
Life,
good one.
yeah, good one. No.
There's something. Someone else was saying something. I lost it.
There was
Gotta be
one.
you, Bless. Gotta do it.
There was one that I was gonna call the Blessing Show, and I can't remember. Critical Hit.
Critical hit. Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
And that's one that I was like, oh, I could. When I was thinking names for the Blessing Show, I was like, Critical Hit could be a cool one.
Yeah,
but
Cameron
in general,
Kennedy in the
that's a
chat
good
says
hit. That's a good
Transmog. I've never like.
Transmog's a good one.
Yeah. It's not my favorite.
No, I mean, it's not as hot as like a couple of them, but like
Yeah.
Transmog is good. I like that. Metroidvania is a good one as well. I mean, that's a hot one everybody knows. I like that.
There you go, Chris Evans.
Hit Stick is a great one.
It's
Hit
Chris
Stick,
Evans' blessing. It's all
Hit
on you.
Stick And Ball Hawk. If you guys remember that from Madden, when they created they put a big emphasis on safeties and CBs. They called it Ball Hawk out there. That was a good one right there. But Hit Stick is a great. Oh man, Madden
Truck Stick?
Hit Stick, yeah, Truck
Oh my
Stick and
God.
Hit Stick were the best. But you'd be playing NCAA, and all you would try to do is hit stick people and try to actually tackle them, and just miss so many tackles.
Dude, when they added
my
that
God.
changed the game for me.
So great, Bless. That was just truck stick somebody down the middle.
Yeah.
The Wombo combo. Wombo combo is a good one. Those are iconic. Y'all see Chris Evans might be coming back as Cap for the movies. I saw that headline. I didn't read much about that, but I saw Paris typing it in our chat in the Slack, going off about that. I mean, he's a great Captain America. It's very interesting to see.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to seeing Falcon maybe taking the mantle. I thought that would be
Yeah,
kind of
no,
fun.
I don't. If he comes back, I think it'll be in a very limited sense.
do you
Yeah,
wanna
I
do?
bet,
You
I
wanna-
bet it'll be like a Doctor Strange multiverse thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
like he's gonna
okay,
play
okay.
like fucking Captain Canada or some shit.
Yeah. Or like Captain America from Earth 2,
Yeah,
like a side character in.
or like I was theorizing like Captain, yeah, like on an Earth 2 or whatever, where he's like actually a part of Hydra or something like that.
Hmm.
Do
Okay.
we want to continue?
Anyway,
Yeah, it's all up to Blessing right now. It's all up to Blessing.
I mean, I'm down to roll for Sekiro.
Okay, yeah, we can roll the
We
second.
gave it a fair shot.
Yeah, you know
Tried,
what?
we failed.
Let's pause for a moment. This was fun.
Oh
is
yeah, I had a
cool.
blast.
Yeah, this was really cool for me to check out for the first time. Like knowing that it was only $15, right? It's not that expensive. It's on seemingly all the consoles now. I'm gonna go buy it on Xbox with my friends. 4-player co-op. I'm always looking forward to that. And this is cool. This is dope. I'm down with it.
Yeah, I will probably like play on my own, like through the story and stuff, just to like get more of a feeling of how to actually play the game, because I was kind of lost throughout a lot of it. But yeah, I'm really liking it. Like you, Mike, like I never played this when it originally came out, so I'm definitely excited to get more into it.
All right, let's switch on over then, Bless. Let's give the people what they want, baby.
Kevin, can you
All
hide
right.
my screen for a second while I go to my home screen?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Oh, mix up. There you
Bless,
go.
what do you got on your home screen?
Don't worry
you
about it.
don't
I mean,
need to
you're
worry
gonna
about
see
it.
his home
I mean,
screen. You don't care if
it's
we
nothing
see it,
that, like,
right?
No, I
Yeah,
probably
if you
know
guys-
what
if
he
you
has
guys
on
see
his
it,
home
fine.
screen.
I think it's fine if chat sees it, but like I don't want to risk it. And so.
Yeah.
Don't risk it.
Don't risk
show
it.
my weak home
Your mic's
screen on
far
my
away,
place.
Mike.
Don't show the kids that you have Fallout 5. Okay.
Oh, I don't think that was announced yet, Barrett. I don't think.
There you go.
Mr. Manders says he's got a bunch of soggy 90s on his phone.
There you
I
go.
fucking hate that term, bro.
He's got the
Soggy
soggy 90s, bro.
All right, y'all.
All right, we're good.
See y'all later. It was fun hanging out. This is the first time I've been on one of these gameplay streams, and it was a fun time. So thank you so much for having me. Have fun with Sekiro,
Of course,
Blitz.
We'll do.
Kevin, you have 2 cars.
You have 2 cars.
I have 3. And
You have 3
that.
cars.
Yeah. How do you
Think
not
insurance
know that?
involved?
How do you fucking not know that?
Do you think I listen to our content?
Yeah, but this is like a joke that Nick made up like 4 years ago. Well, I mean, it's not a joke. I guess it's an observation that Nick decided to make.
Wait, you've not had 3 cars for 4 years.
Yeah. Come on, man. Just be honest. You
3
weren't a
cars
fan of
for
our
that
content
long?
beforehand.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna be honest. When Tim called me up about the job offer, I thought you guys were easy outliers. I said yes so quick, and then I realized.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because my mom was like, "Hey, do you want this pickup truck that's like from 2003?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then when Paula moved here, she brought her family's like an SUV, and she was using it to go to like East Bay when she was working at DreamWorks. And then Paula's family got a new car, and they're like, "Hey, do you want this 2014 Subaru?" And I was like, yes, I do, because my pickup truck's not fun to drive, but you know, functional. So there you go. That's the story of all 3 cars.
We just gotta acknowledge how good this fucking game looks. Especially in 60 FPS.
I wish it looked a little bit better sending over here, but your internet's not great.
Yeah,
it's
watching it
certainly
on my
functional.
on my screen, on my like even on my 1080p monitor that's not even 4K, it looks fantastic.
Blanket Ford in the chat says, "Damn, that's like 12 tires." It is a lot of tires, and last year I had to change all of them at the same time. That fucking
Oh
sucks.
no.
Oh, that's
So is this a baboon?
It's Guardian Ape, yeah.
He's got a red
it's been
ass.
a wall. He does have a red ass, and he throws his shit at me, which
Oh,
fucking.
is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a shit.
Oh god, what a interesting. Now he's got like a pole in his shoulder. What's up with that? You put that there?
It's like a sword. That wasn't me.
the Kev
Oh,
Dog.
and
We
it-
changed the game to Sekiro, and then maybe just the title is like Blessing Plays Sekiro or something like that for me.
Can you slack me the title? Because I have a
Yeah, of
history of typos, and you're gonna give a little bit more attention and care to that.
S-E-K.
got it.
No, don't confuse him. He's already doing it. All right.
Don't
If you wanted to
confuse
handle it, you
him.
could have handled it. Ah, there it is.
Oh god.
Shadows
how did
die
I
twice, huh?
Drop down here. Sekiro Shadows die twice.
The go live notification for last night was it's Nick's birthday, and today's go live notification is it's not Nick's birthday. I'm fucking funny. Oh wait, no. What do you want me to do for the? Bless plays. Got it. There
Yeah,
it
I
is.
got it. Yeah, just something basic, something easy.
Sure. It's done. Done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where we at on the bar? We're about to hit halfway through the daily achievement bar right now. Great stuff here. Of course, we will add on an additional 15 minutes if we hit that halfway point. We'll add on an additional 30 minutes to our broadcast here on the Kind of Funny Games afternoon stream. Got to check out Scott Pilgrim versus the World on that new game dropping. Of course, it's the 10th year anniversary for that game. And then on top of that, now Blessing is taking us into Sekiro. Now, Blessing, everybody's very pumped up about your Sekiro gameplay. We've seen you guys promote the Soulsborne games from you, Andy, and Greg. Where are we? What the heck is the Guardian Ape?
So, I've lost count of how many hours I am into this game, but like this is probably the second or maybe third, maybe fourth, like big boss that I've encountered.
Okay.
Sekiro. I've been fighting him for like about a day or so. I saw somebody in chat was asking like how far have I gotten in this fight. I've gotten to the second phase in this fight, which is supposed to be a surprise, because like if you look at the top left, right above the Guardian Ape's health bar, you have that orange dot that's shining right there. And usually that dot correlates to how many, like, is it red? I mean, I'm colorblind. That
really?
correlates to, not really though. Like orange
Okay,
and
right,
red,
sorry,
I feel
my
like are
bad.
very close. Orange and red, and then dark blue and black. I usually mess up for some reason. So maybe I am like slightly colorblind. I have no idea.
Perhaps.
But like that correlates to basically how many like critical hits it'll take to kill a thing. And so like I got that down yesterday, and then he revived, and it was like this really fucking like crazy thing that if I get there today, y'all will see it.
Okay, we'll get hype over it. Okay.
But yeah, I've gotten to phase 2 of this fight.
Okay.
This guy does not play around.
Ooh, I have a couple more questions for you. So now, is this an optional boss, or is this a guy where it's like you have to defeat him to keep it moving forward?
I think this is a required fight.
Okay, because I was going to say, where I left off is I climbed the tower, Blessing, where you put up the kite people that were flying down on you, right?
Yep.
I finished off on that fight where you fight the guy and he has like 2 or 3 different forms, right?
Yep,
So
yeah.
Okay, so that's where I ended. So yeah, I've never seen this guy before in my playthrough at all.
So like in terms of the main line of the story, basically this is the boss after Kinishiro, who you fought.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, thank you, Kevin, for bringing in the sound. I can hear it now. That's great.
Yep, sorry about that.
Want to give a big shout out to What the Brazil with the Prime Gaming sub for 7 months. Let's go. Love you all. Oh, we love you. Thank you so much for that one. Like, who's the biggest Marvel fan at Kind of Funny Games? Oh, it has to be Tim Geddes, right? I would have to assume it's Tim Geddes. He's my Marvel go-to guy. As you know, I don't even know who Galactus is, so I'm probably the last one here. Dark Fallen Angel, thank you for continuing the gifted sub from back of the face right there. Thank you so much for that continued gifted sub. Of course, I'll be hanging with you along with Kevin Coelho here in the chat, so let us know what's up as our guy, Blessing, goes at the Guardian Ape right now. I hated Bloodborne, but I loved Fallen Order. Should I try this? Aaron, I would look at you right now and just say, are you good at parrying? Blessing, what would you say to that?
I mean, that's kind of what I would say too. I'd also say, like, what did you hate about Bloodborne? Was it the difficulty? Because if that's the case, then maybe not. But like, if you like the gameplay of, because Sekiro I've found to be more difficult than Bloodborne. That said, like, if you like the mobility of Jedi Fallen Order and all that stuff, then I think you could enjoy Sekiro.
I made it in time for.
Yes.
I really want to watch Blessing do this boss fight.
Yes, Emron the Don Khan is in the building. Thanks for showing up and hanging out with us, boss. That's awesome.
You've done this, right, Mike? You know this boss fight?
I know this is. So I was just telling Blessing I stopped on the boss fight before this, the guy up at the top of the tower. So I never got to do this one.
Cool. Okay. This should be fun for both of you then.
Okay, very exciting. I mean, I'm already super down with it because I love gorillas and monkeys. So like, this being in the game is super cool. Like, he looks like Kratos the monkey, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Kratos the monkey is actually great. Oh shit! I forgot I had that. God damn it! I hate that move like a passion. I posted a clip of him catching me with that move out of the air.
He's a real tough boss fight. Like, you would not think he would be that hard. Right?
Yeah,
he's a big wall.
The thing that I had to kind of figure out with him is that in Sekiro, like, the thing that I just got done learning is the fact that, like, they don't want you to dodge as much as they want you to parry.
Yeah, you still have to dodge though. There are definitely dodge moments.
Yeah, but like this fight specifically feels like a revert of, oh no, you're gonna want to like dodge and run around and like just yourself in the boss in a way that hasn't been the case for all the other Sekiro bosses I've fought so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fast movement in this guy. It's cool. I can see the grappling hook stuff pop up on the sides of his screen. So like, that's cool to know you can grapple hook in like the middle of this boss fight. That's pretty wild.
Yeah. Almost there.
Oh my god, go down.
Oh.
Almost a big
You
trade.
get stunned? Oh, you got stunned.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
killed.
the trade.
On one hit too.
What? Oh my fucking! You were so close. That's crazy. Good for you, man. You did really well.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Yeah, you did great on that one. Good start. Good start to our Sekiro beginning here. Blaster Goblin, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 3 months. We appreciate you. People out in the chat are saying we love when Emron Khan shows up in the streams. No doubt, we all love that. He's the best to be around.
And Ron, I love how the story in this game way more understandable
Yes.
than the story in Bloodborne without having to like
Yes.
not either.
It takes some things where it's like, okay, now I just don't know what this is about, but at some like for the most part, this is a much clearer story.
Yeah.
Also, that poopy knows that you can poison me, so don't get hit by that.
Woo!
right?
A lot of movement here. Oh my gosh.
I love this game.
It feels so like. What's the word? Chat can tell me. Is kinetic the right word here?
That's
Yeah.
what I thought you were
Kinetic-
looking for. But I think
Yeah.
it is the right word.
Yo,
I think-
Rudio, thank you for the tier 1 up for 21 months.
Yesterday, Greg was saying that. No, is it yesterday or the day before? Maybe it was yesterday. He was saying that that one game that he's playing, Bloodborne. He like he's good at it because the games that have been setting it up for him. And he mentioned that Odyssey, like Assassin's Creed, or maybe not Odyssey, the new one. No, I think it was Odyssey. He was saying.
Yeah, it was Odyssey.
Yeah. This to me feels more reminiscent of Odyssey, like when you're doing the like big random like mythical creature battles, because it's so much movement and trying to get out of the way. I dig it. I could see myself getting into this. This is the kind of
dope.
gameplay.
This is also the first fight I feel like that's been like this. All the other fights have very much been you are countering and parrying and you're in the face of your opponent. More so, this fight is the first one where I'm like all over the place and I'm just
Because-
like,
You can counter and like block and parry him. It's just real difficult.
yeah. And that's what I think I'll do like when I get into a second phase. I've not tried that yet, but that's gonna be a better strategy for that.
Emron, I have a question for you. I got to ask Blessing and Barrett. We were talking about awesome video game words, like hype words and stuff like Levolution and Game Breaker. You are the smartest dude in video games that I've ever met. Like, what are some cool words that they've used for like marketing material, just hyped up words in E3 announcements?
Oh man, that's a
You know what I mean?
yeah. I can't think of any cool words. The thing I always think of when I think of like E3 announcements is the way Ubisoft trailers used to end. Like they used to do this every single trailer. Was they would show a game and then they would show like the camera zooming up over the world, and it's like, oh, it turns out this game is multiplayer. This is not just you playing. It's like at some point that just stopped working because like every single one of them did it. I remember like there was a specific E3 where they did it like 3 times in one day or one show. It's like, okay, no, we get it. You don't need to do this every single time.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta turn off my heater. Oh wait.
Volumetric
Another one.
fog people are coming in here. Is right. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that one. Cutting edge. Yeah, a lot of cutting edge.
BRB.
Ray tracing is quickly becoming that kind of word.
Ray tracing is definitely the new word, right? Huh?
Because like ray tracing, it's cool. New consoles can do ray tracing, but like I recently got a new graphics card and I put on ray tracing on other stuff. The new console ray tracing impressive, not that impressive really. Like it's only on like, oh, this is reflection ray tracing or lighting ray tracing. It's usually not a like all around. And granted, I can't expect a new like a 3060 to compare to like a PS5 or vice versa rather. But like I don't know. I'm impressed by ray tracing. I wonder if it's gonna be just a thing of like, yeah, this is just reflection. This is what it looks like. That's it.
It's right. This is just the normal now.
Yeah.
Procedural is right. It's a good one. Yeah, it's right. With all those levels.
Looter is a good word. Like
Looter, yep. Whatever
because
happened to
also-
that game?
no one
And,
really knows how to like. I remember because Gearbox had Looter Shooter with Borderlands,
God damn it.
Yep. Uh-huh.
and then when they're typing Godfall,
Yeah.
they're like, oh no, it's like a looter shooter but with
Looter
swords.
Looter
like,
slasher.
Yeah, and it's like, no, that's just what looters were before Borderlands.
Whatever
Yeah.
happened to that game? Did that game just fall off the map? What happened to that game?
It came out, it wasn't great.
Oh,
Some people really love it, but it's like, it wasn't great.
Looked really pretty though.
Yeah.
another game that came out and went pretty fast, Emron, that I noticed was PAX West. We saw one of the like co-founders of Bungie or Halo. He came out with Disintegration.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember that. And that
Yeah, I played
quickly
that at PAX
came and
West.
left. Yeah, I played that too, Blessing.
The most notable thing about that game is that they shut off the servers.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I knew when we played that at PAX West, I was like, there's gonna be a very small audience that wants to play this. There's no way this is gonna survive.
Mike, I might be stealing some XCast content from you here.
Tell me.
So do you think that they're going to put Battle Royale with Halo?
Me personally, that is what I want. That is what I truly believe needs to happen for Halo to continue to keep the mind share in the first-person shooter world. Do I think they'll actually do it come launch? Absolutely not. I think this team is so far behind and lost, they have no idea what they're doing. I'm worried.
Yeah, I could see that.
You know?
'Cause, like, I think it was at Game Inform when we did this, but like we interviewed Bungie and they said something like the only BR we're concerned about is battle rifle. But that
Yeah,
was years
remember
ago,
that?
and now like Halo seems like it would be a real good fit for battle royale.
Here's the deal, Emron. As you know, you've been gaming just like Blessing and everybody. It's like you see Halo come and it's hot for the first 3 months. People beat the campaign, they love the campaign, and you play multiplayer, but then only the diehards stick around. There's a huge fall off, and they're gonna go free to play, which is all well and good. But in all honesty, to keep the mind share, to keep the general mass audience, you have to have a battle royale now. Look at Call of Duty, look at Fortnite, look at Apex. Those are where everybody's playing their games right now. And so I think Halo has to do it if you want to keep the larger audience there.
Yeah.
It has to happen. Do you think they will, Emron? Do you think?
I think they will eventually. Like you said, like they seem a little concerned about being able to make launch at this point. So we'll see if like it's there day one. But hey, they call it Halo Infinite. It's supposed to last 10 years. We'll see if it actually does. Like
Exactly. It's a platform now. That's right. It's a platform, they yell it. It will be interesting because whenever I tweet that out, Emron, people go crazy in my mention of like, oh no, Battle Royale sucks. No way they're doing that. And it's like, well, it's not a matter of if you like it or not. It's just a matter of like, that's where the general audience is and they want this. Like, I need Halo to be relevant 6 months from release, not 3 months, you know?
Right.
I need this to have some legs here. I don't know if free-to-play multiplayer will really tip the tide on that one. I personally don't think it will.
I mean, it kind of makes up like, yeah, with the whole strategy Microsoft has these days of they want your money for months, not years, or not weeks. Like, I could definitely see them pushing that free-to-play multiplayer stuff as hard as they can. So like maybe that is where a lot of 343's focus is going to be for the next couple of years, is making sure that thing is alive and, you know, getting new players constantly.
It will be really interesting because, you know, if you played Halo 4 and Halo 5, you know about the Warzone, which was their massive scale PvP PvE game mode where it was 2 teams battling for different areas while fighting different monsters in between. And they had a really interesting system with the card packs where you get different leveled up guns, right? Different scales of guns, or tiers, I should say. And so they almost have the groundwork for a basic battle royale already, right? There's the different tiered weapons that you can see just like in a Call of Duty or Fortnite with the level system. And they have a lot of customization where we can get the microtransactions really, really fast. The question is can they do it? Will they do it? Because they have the groundwork with that Warzone. It's just, Warzone sucks. If you've played it, it's just not that good. Halo Warzone sucks.
Yeah. Hey, Blessing, why are you using the leaf on your arm?
Because literally I unlocked it like right before
Okay.
this.
Firecrackers are good against the for the record.
Like, is there like a firecracker, whatchamacallit, like prosthetic?
Yeah.
Do I even have that? Hold on.
I would assume I think it's like the first one you find.
Milkshake Vibes, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. That's awesome. You're the best.
These are the 3 I have.
Oh, weird. I guess you never found it. Let me look it up
Yeah.
and find out where it is.
Yeah, let me know where that's
I know.
at.
Useful
We're
thing.
really close to hitting that 50% marker on the.
Oh,
daily
yeah.
goal.
Let's keep pushing that. Is right. We're almost at 50%. We'll add an extra 30 minutes in here. That will be great. Blessing, tell me about you and Halo. Like, are you a Halo guy? I always think of you as my PlayStation brother here, but like, where do we fall on Halo? You know, you and Greg are the PlayStation guys.
Yeah,
What's up with Halo though?
I never got too into Halo. Like, I had friends that played Halo growing up, and I would play the game at their place, and it was always one of those things of they're always way better than me at Halo, and so like I never got too into it for that, and I also never had like an Xbox growing up. Recently, like a couple years ago, maybe last year, no, a couple years ago, I popped in the Master Chief Collection and started playing through the campaign of Halo 1 just to check it out and see what it was about. And I thoroughly enjoyed what I played of it. I didn't finish it. I played like half of it. But I liked what I played. But I'm not like I'm definitely not a Halo connoisseur.
Okay. Emron, what about you on Halo? Like, are you big into Halo, or is that just like come and go? I mean, you played so many games. What do you think?
I played every Halo single player campaign. Except for I think ODST I just missed for some reason. But for multiplayer, I used to Halo 1 and 2 with friends. When it went online, it was like I went into games, I started playing, and then people were just like mean as hell. So I stopped playing it because they're just like, mean. Oh no, this is just.
Yeah, that was me in Rainbow Six.
Yeah, no, when I start playing and like someone's like, oh no, my like hard-hearted teammates doing this, I'm like, oh well, fuck this game. And I just stopped playing. I have not gone back to Halo Online since then.
Those Call of Duty days back in the day, along with Halo, with the voice chat open, whoa, those were some crazy times back then. That's interesting, because I was going to ask you both, of like, now we get into the conversation, of course, Halo Battle Royale, multiplayer going free to play, but now we get into the conversation of there's the old school Halo players who love the old school game mechanics, and there's the new school where I'm in the camp of aim down sights, sprint, mantle. Like, a lot of people are very torn on that conversation with Halo. And for me, when you look at Call of Duty, we look at all these other shooters coming out, you almost have to have sprint, mantle, and these more fast-paced shooter mechanics than old school Halo used to be. But people will freak out on your timelines if you pick one or the other, you know, they'll go wild for it.
Yeah, no, my feeling is if you have to give players something to do. And like that's ultimately the long and short of why they make those decisions, is because if you're doing it like you did Halo 1 and 2, players will eventually get bored because they're so used to other games doing it that way that it doesn't make that big a difference to make that change. I think for a lot of people it just represents represents something more than it is actually like a problem.
Yeah.
If you die here, we might want to go get the firecrackers. Like, at least
thank you to Fatality89 for the tier 1 sub. Shawnee Mack for the gifted tier 1 sub. Lloyd December, this is my second 20-ounce iced coffee. I'm chugging it right now because I love it. Big Buddy, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Shout out to Bander as well for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you both for the love and the support. We're going to ask that question, who to love to Emron, in just one moment. EVM9000, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. 2 questions coming in. First one is, somebody asked, what is the best Halo Online that you like? The easy answer is Halo 3. That is the right answer. The one that I love the most in my heart is Halo 2 Big Team Battle, because that was like one of the first, of course. And then on top of that, one I will tell you to challenge yourself and check out, Halo 5. Halo 5 multiplayer suite is incredible. Go out there and play the arena modes with your friends. I dare you not to dash around that map, shoulder charge people, maybe air bash somebody, and tell me you didn't have a good time. Halo 5 has a great multiplayer suite. You got to go enjoy it.
Blessing, go to Outskirts Wall, the gate path.
Wait, go to where?
Outskirts Wall, gate path. That idol.
Hey, Bless.
Yo.
You remember those the floating shelves? What were you planning to put on them?
Like a bunch of bullshit. Like you know,
heavy
remember like
bullshit?
I was gonna put like the PlayStation Lite thing that I had back in my last plays, and like maybe the Miles Morales shoes that I got. I don't know, like I got like a bunch of
like
shit
heavy,
on it.
Like a lot of weight. Because I was wondering, you want me to send you some command strips, like the heavy duty 15-pound ones? You put 4 on them, and I can tell you.
I don't have anything. I don't have anything too heavy I'd put on it, but I think that the shelves themselves are pretty heavy. I imagine.
I'm looking up. I mean, do you want to give me because we have till the 31st to return those shelves. So I could send them over. You can give it a try, and if you feel like it's too much weight for it, then we can just return them. You want to do that?
I'm down for it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, chat, help me remember where this is. I believe if you go to where you fought the general, so forward.
I don't know where I'm at right now.
You fought what?
The general's right here, right?
Yeah.
That's where we fought that guy, yep.
When we ended the last stream, this is where we ended it.
Yeah, this was the first mini boss.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, is it around here somewhere?
So yeah, climb up this. There should be a building to the side. I think it's. Let's see. What this guide says: if you look to the left, there will be a flat platform you can get to from a partially destroyed house below.
left. Oh, okay, over there.
There it is. Yep.
Basically, in the bottom of this house, there's a merchant.
Okay.
And he
Oh,
will
was it the
sell-
guy that was like basically dying?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the roosters. I forgot about these things. These things are great, dude. These things are great.
Dude, that rooster was like looking at me like a grown man.
I wanted to square up with you right there.
Yeah, like for real wanted to square up.
Somebody out there in chat, Emron, I know this is a tough one for everybody to answer, but like, give me like one or two of your like favorite games of all time, Emron, because they love getting to know you, and so do I. Give us a couple that you really, really love.
I would say Mega Man X is probably my favorite game of all time.
Okay.
What would be a more recent? Persona 4 Golden is up there too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
same.
okay,
Persona 4 Golden is
okay.
like my number 2, I want to say.
All right.
Okay.
Chat is yelling at you. I'm trying to figure out what they're yelling.
Am I in
It's
the
on
wrong?
cliff.
Tent on top of a cliff.
Wait, what? You said it's
So
top
go
of-
back. Okay, I think I know what they're doing. Go back to where you actually fought that general guy.
Oh wait, is it this?
Oh, the stealth kills are so dope in this. So dope. So much backseating. We want backseating. We're asking y'all for some help anyways. Come on
Let's
in.
look around here. I believe on top of this mountain or hill here.
Wait.
We're looking for a
Like-
tent. So look to your. Yeah, chat was saying to your right. When you were on top
Like
there.
right from.
When you were
So
on
I'm
top
Now
like
there.
to your
ahead of you
left.
guys.
Now to your left,
Yeah.
right? That
Yeah.
that hill on your left side. Keep going.
Oh, go up.
You
Yep.
see it? Yeah, that little hill mountainside.
I thought
Yeah.
it was that. Yeah.
The separate little island, maybe to the right.
Yeah,
To the
that's
right?
what I was saying. To your right, there's a
Right
big.
there, right there.
flat-
See how there's like
yeah, dead
a
ahead of you.
tent on
Yep,
top of it?
exactly. Can we get up on that?
Let me
Oh, you
back
can't get
up.
on that? You can't get on it? Not good enough, huh?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
I
thing
was
is the
blind.
one,
I didn't
though.
see what you guys were.
No, it's okay.
You're good. You're good.
No worries. Yeah, no one's making fun of you here.
Thank
how
you
do I
to
get up
Maffy3W for the 5 gifted subs right there. Thank you so much. That definitely is going to take us past our halfway marker for our daily achievement bar. That means we will have Blessing continue on for an extra 30 minutes past our 2 hours, and we're nearing that 3/4 of the bar. So if you guys want to keep going out there with your support, we can go for an extra 45 minutes, possibly even an hour if we fill it up.
Yo, how do I get up there? Oh, like this.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, that's cool. I
Nice.
love the movement. This seems fun. Oh, it's
Right?
different mountain, but that's it.
Woo!
Where you find the task.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So I had to get 500. Okay. At least I know where it's at.
I'm really surprised you beat the bull without that.
Oh, that bowl was a struggle.
Like that is
Oh,
that is
man.
a core part of the strategy to beat the bull. Is to
That
kill him.
bull. Oh, I had a time with that bull. All right. I have fucking
Some bags.
point versus. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many is in each of these? 3, 4. How much is it
Yeah.
again? 500?
500. Yeah. You can also just kill some dudes if you need to.
Where you find the departed, just like wherever.
Yeah, I'll just use them. I'm very bad at using these types of items in
Mhm.
RPGs.
Care to purchase an offering? Don't use that. Very intelligent.
So the benefit of this thing is that anything that's like an animal or a beast, it scares them.
Oh, okay.
You
No,
need
it's
to
like
have
Morgana?
what's his name?
Or-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
This also does work on some humans, but just not as well. You're also missing like just a ton of prosthetics, but we can worry about that as we get to them.
I always forget that I could just use my homeward idol.
Yeah. The thing is useful. I like. There's a lot of quality of life improvements that don't make the game like any easier. They're just more convenient. That I think are like
Yeah,
they should flow back into the Souls games as they come out.
that's the thing is like playing this game after playing Bloodborne. There are so many assumptions that I just make about how the game works that are just not that like they address in this game.
Yeah.
Right, I always forget to have that homeward idol every time I'm like, oh, I want to go back a place because why would they have that? Like, I guess they have a version of that in Bloodborne, but usually it kills you.
Yeah, I'll take all your souls.
What
Yeah.
is it? The Shino appear here.
Oh, an
It
esoteric
contains
text.
ways to bite. In other words, I have, but it's
I was gonna ask, do you have the umbrella blessing? Is right. I remember the umbrella for sure when I was playing. I remember the firecrackers.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
need the
umbrella
umbrella
arm?
at some point. Like straight up, there's a section that I don't know you can get through without the umbrella.
I remember
Don't
that.
count me out. If there's anything I am when I'm
Don't
playing
count 'em
games,
out.
it's stubborn, and so I will like. I've gotten that guardian ape down like pretty far.
You might want to try the prosthetic here while you have some space.
Test it out.
I mean, you
Yeah.
almost
Also,
beat him
in-
that first time.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I'll never forget that. Yep. Uh-huh.
So also you can. I don't know if it's an improvement or it does it by default. But you can do it from the air too.
I can do it from the air.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Okay, maybe it's an improvement down the line.
Gotcha.
The nanobiologist with 10 gifted subs out to the Kind of Funny Games community. Thank you so much, nanobiologist, for the 10 gifted subs. Shout out to Mick out there for creating some content, for being an incredible moderator here in the chat, and just a great best friend. Thank you to the nanobiologist, and thank you to Fighting Wombat for the 20 gifted tier 1 subs. Oh my
Whoa.
gosh. Fighting Wombat
making it
nanobiologists are
rain.
getting up right now. They want to see more Sekiro with Emron the Don Khan and blessing. the
Man,
future
if
class
I
of
knew, I
video
would've-
games. Come on,
I
y'all.
would have saved this game for you guys.
They were so. I remember Emron last week when we started this with Blessing. I was worried because we only got to play like 20 minutes of it, and I was like, oh man, I hope that he likes this and wants to go back. You know,
Yeah.
'cause we played like 10 minutes. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna like this.
Because he showed a video like a day after on Twitter of like the castle, and it was like, oh wow, he's that far. That he's already-
Exactly. He didn't even talk about the horse boss or anything like that. He just shows the castle. It's like, okay, I guess he's just running through this. All right.
Yeah.
Definitely would have thought he talked about the horse boss because that guy was cool as could be.
Wait, which one's the horse boss?
The guy that rides the
Genjurin.
giant horse.
Yeah. The guy
Oh
who-
yeah, fucking my
Yeah.
name is you. I love that
Yeah,
guy.
that guy was wild, bro.
I love that guy.
You should watch when you're done with this game. You should watch the speed run at AGDQ a couple of days ago, where like they straight up just skip him. Like they get into the arena and he starts talking, and they like jump over a wall. That's it.
Wow, that's awesome. That's right. That's cool.
Don't forget that prosthetic you have now.
Oh, you really such a good guy.
You don't like that.
No. Oh, thank God. I'll be honest, playing this game on stream in front of people compared to playing Bloodborne is more nerve-wracking for some reason.
Yeah, this one's a lot harder to talk during.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's always a stream tax, but like this game really extracts one.
Fuck, where's my antidote? God damn it.
Well,
There's like a lot of thinking involved in this game.
oh, if he's on his back, just stay away. Like he's gonna do that.
I've had great luck with that before.
If you're near his head, like vertically, like the top of his head, then you can go for the attack. But if you're anywhere near his extremities, then don't bother.
Oh. It was a good run right there.
Yeah.
Good run. You got the firecrackers now. You see what they can do. That's awesome.
Stream Tax is amazing gamer lingo. That's a good one.
Oh, that is a good
right.
one. I like that. Is right. I like that. Emron, since we were talking about Xbox a little bit, let's talk about Indiana Jones. Where do you think that falls on the quote-unquote exclusivity of that everybody's guessing and hoping for? What do you think? Do you think it will be, or you think it won't be?
It's hard to say because like we don't know how Microsoft's going to handle the Bethesda stuff from here on out. Like they said it would be a game-by-game basis, and if I had to guess, I would say Disney would prefer that thing to be everywhere. But on the other hand, like Spider-Man's still something exclusive. It's going to be something exclusive probably forever. Like it's it could be a situation where like Microsoft just has Indiana Jones, and that would be both surprising and like perfectly logical for them. So it'll give us once we find out where that thing is, it'll give us a good idea of how Microsoft.
Oh goddamn!
I like that. I like that, Emron. That's right. This will be a good barometer of like, okay, what's a mid-tier game, what's a low-tier game, and what are the games that they're going to really keep exclusive? Because I could see it, like you said, with Disney and Lucas here. I could see them wanting this on everything. But you bring up Spider-Man as a great example. This to me as well is like this is a mid-tier game, right? This isn't Elder Scrolls. This isn't Starfield. For me, it's like this game could be everywhere. I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? It wouldn't matter to me.
Yeah. I'm real interested to see what they do. If I were Microsoft, what I would do is I would, for the first at least 3 to 4 years of Bethesda acquisition, I would make sure every Bethesda game is on both consoles, but I would make sure it's also free on Game Pass. So
Okay.
like, if the answer is like, you could basically just not even run an ad, just put the store listings next to each other. Here is Starfield for $70 on PS5 or free on Xbox. And like that alone tells a big difference or big story to people who are looking to buy one or the other.
Shout out to Short Fuse 06. Short Fuse coming in once again with another 20 gifted subs. Thank you, Short Fuse, so much for all the support. Let's take a quick look at the screen. Kevin, I think we might have filled that one up.
All the
That
way,
is
buddy. We're
right.
at 15.
Short Fuse, everybody throw some emotes in the chat. Get hyped for Short Fuse 06 and all of you out there for helping us complete our daily achievement goal right there. We're going to go for an extra hour. We're going to add on to our monthly goal total, and that means we have hit 15 out of 15. I'm making the call for all of you. We will have a Love and Sex Stuff After Dark Valentine's Day special edition. Heck yeah, you all made that happen. So thank you so much for the support. And most of all, thank you for enjoying the Kind of Funny Games afternoon streams with myself and the Kind of Funny team. We've been having a ton of fun. We hope you're having a ton of fun. And it's great just to kick it and hang with all of you. We get to engage with you, the best friends. We get to play games together. And it seems like you guys and gals really enjoy it. So thank you all so much for having fun with us. And most of all, thanks for helping us hit our monthly goals. I might have to, call up Big Tim Geddes and maybe make another couple monthly goals for all of you. So keep your eyes out for that maybe next week as well. Just so you all know, it's not going to be official yet, but I'm going to start working by tomorrow or Monday for the announcement. Next week, Wednesday, we're going to try to do Greg Miller's Marvel Avengers community stream. So if you want to play Marvel's Avengers with Greg Miller on the PlayStation side, make sure you're ready for that. I'll tell you the announcement on how you'll be picked, how you'll be part of that. But we will try to do that next week on Greg's Day, just so everybody knows.
Mike, what do you think about for the 29th? If we get 20, we do an 20 monthly goal. Is that what it's called? Monthly points? I don't know. We do on the 29th. We do Predator with 8 of the Kind of Funny kids in the playing all at once. I think it would be really cool, man.
I you know what? I like that. I like that a lot. Let's talk about it on our Friday meeting. Let's see what we can do. I think that's a great idea. Have Greg Miller hunt you down as the Predator. Kevin Coelho joins your fire team, and you all try to survive would be great.
Now remember, I can't play, unfortunately, because I have to switch.
Kevin, we'll let you play, bro. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out, Kevin. I want you to play, Kevin. I'm sick of you sitting on the sideline. You do all the hard work. I want you to play.
I can't play with button switching. We're going to have someone else do it. That kid Barrett can't handle it. You know what I mean?
It's too much for him.
The worst was Blessing and Emron. I wrote in the Slack today. I was like, hey guys, like tomorrow's Friday community stream. I was thinking like Fortnite, maybe some Predator, and I felt so bad because I knew Kevin was gonna write, no, don't do Fortnite. I won't be able to play, and I hate that so much. It hurts me, Kevin. It hurts me.
Nah, it's all right. It's just one of those things. Everybody's sitting there being like, oh man, how much XP could I have been racking up this game? It's all right. It's all right.
I'll be cool.
Ah!
Oh, he wasn't cool.
No, he killed you dead.
Yeah.
So you die twice in this game. That's the whole gimmick. Is that right? You come back to life.
You can do more.
Yeah.
You could add more dragon essence, but twice is the only one that's not consumable. So you'd have to use items to get consumable.
Okay.
So you have to use items for the other ones.
Got it. Okay, so you can have like 5 times, but then like it's only until you run out of the 5, like the multiplier.
Plus for chaos, I see you out there with the world of assassination. Honestly, I was trying to save that for like me and Blessings Day, or like me and a Nick Scarpino. I know our boy Greg Miller will be pumped up about it, but like I was saving that in my back pocket for like
that could
me
be
and
a great.
Blessings.
I feel like that could be a great Friday stream.
Ooh,
like a party. Because I don't know if you've if you're around for when we're talking about this. It was like a great way to play Hitman as like a party game where Imran was talking about this a bit. Giant Bomb did the thing called Hitmas a few years ago, where basically people put different properties into a hat. And so like say you're going into Paris, the Paris map for Hitman. You can have you can do a drawing for different things, and so you'll have the case of, all right, in this round you are going to kill this person's bodyguard wearing a chef outfit with a wrench. Like those are the 3 things you pulled, and so you have to do that, and it turns Hitman to like this fun, like basically a more fun version.
It's a party game at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that we'll write that down for our Friday meeting. You guys can school me, and maybe we can try that out and have some fun for our next Friday. That could be a cool idea. That's a great one.
So like that seems really cool, but one thing we would need is someone that actually knows the game and plays it all the time, and like can be like, okay, on this map they definitely have these 5 things that we can pull from.
Yeah.
You know,
we have to have someone actually
pre-planning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Well,
we're not good at that. We're not good at the
I
pre-planning.
can do some pre-planning. I like playing games.
Okay, well, yeah, Mike, you're a smart guy.
I bet
Producer
you,
of the
Kevin,
show.
there's like that stuff exists on the internet on like a Wikia or something already.
Ooh. Okay.
Again,
okay.
someone has to open that Wikia, or you know what I mean?
Now, Emran, are you pumped up about Hitman? Because that's a game, I love stealth games, but I'm so bad because I just eventually give up and start shooting everyone. Like, what's your stealth game mentality? Are you in it to win it or not?
So it's like, if I were playing Hitman alone, what I'd do is I'd like play the game and like save and load all the time, but that's not interesting for a stream. So when I'm playing with people, or like on the stream, or like 4 people, I generally just do like the dumbest thing possible and then run away and hide. And like it's a much funnier way to play Hitman.
Yeah, those maps in Hitman 2 were outrageous. The newest like Hitman saga, we'll call it, where they've really brought a lot of fresh eyes and blood into this. It's like insane to see the level design and what you can and can't do. It's so much fun.
Like
really,
that game is way better than it gets so little credit. Like that game should be a top seller based on how fun it is.
I agree. Hitman is fantastic. I cannot wait for 3.
If you see him leap like that, Blessing, dodge full. Or break lock on and run away, but dodging full is faster.
Is there like a stamina bar in this game?
No.
Okay.
No.
What's the bar up top? The yellow.
That is the boss's. This is the boss's stamina. So the more you like attack him and parry his attacks and all that stuff, the more further that bar fills up, and then you can actually do it.
Yeah.
I feel like Blast.
The thing
at
that's
that
frustrating
point,
me right
can't
now.
you just zip line out.
Maybe, probably. But I also have to like have one of those teed up, and also it takes like a second.
God, I thought it was
the
just
thing that's frustrating me is that I was doing way better on this boss fight off stream. Like I had this first phase down.
Yeah, I think we had to
And I was
convince you to
struggling
like
so hard.
convince you to do it on stream instead of like.
Yeah, we had a sweet talk. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All the best friends really wanted to see you continue playing it. I mean, the Soulsborne hype has been incredible in this community, and seeing people go back to these games, or if you're in the Reddit and people are asking like, "Hey, it's my first time. What did I try?" The hype is just through the roof right now, which is wild.
It's hilarious that the entire Kind of Funny community is becoming like this big Soulsborne community now.
Yeah. It's awesome to see it, right? It's nice to see these games get the love they deserve, because these games are incredible.
The community, Kevin, not necessarily everybody here.
No. I was just saying, because he like got killed, and it's one of those things. Like I'm actually paying attention.
Ooh, that's a good one. Chip comes in and says, what about the Surge and Surge 2?
Those are Surge 1 is an okay game. Surge 2 is actually a really good game.
Yeah, those were interesting to see come out and stuff like that.
I like
That
how those
reminds
games
me.
look.
Yeah, I like that futuristic stuff.
All right,
Scanners, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 8 months. Thank you to Anton6 for the Tier 1 sub for 59 months. Cheesy Controller Podcast in the house. All right, Cheesy Controller, I see you. Captain Asparagus, thank you so much for the Tier 1 sub for 4 months.
Good dodging.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, are these bad guys or are we bad guy? What's going on? Who's the bad guy in this?
So the story here is that the ape is guarding a I guess like flower that he would give to another ape that he loves or that he wants to mate with. You need that to like break a curse of immortality.
You don't like
the ape
being
is basically
immortal?
just trying. You're not. Well, the
It's like
immortality is on
everything is
somebody
immortal.
else. Yeah,
And it sucks.
and people are trying to use that immortality for bad things.
Oh. Oh, I see.
So yes, you're kind of the baddie, but also you need.
Oh God. I don't know how I escaped that. I should have died.
I don't know either.
That was
I
cool,
think he
that was
hit
really
the
cool.
wall.
Oh, you're so close. Cheese it. Poor little monkey boy. All he wants to
Monkey
do is
looks
love.
incredible. What an awesome, what an
fantastic.
awesome
I mean,
boss.
to be fair, he has a sword stuck in his neck. He's not.
Yep.
You know,
That's
he's got some bad times going on.
frustrates me.
already.
Having a bad time right now.
Bless,
You
do
have
you want to
such
mute
little
us? Turn
health
off
in
the screen so you're just
Yes.
focusing on playing? Oh.
Honestly, that probably would help me, but I also do like hearing you guys talk. So.
Yeah, that's cool. We're really interested.
C Porky, thank you so much for the 2 gifted Tier 1 subs out to the best friend community. Thank you so much, C Porky out there. Yeah, that's one of those. It's like after doing this with Blessing and seeing Greg and us all join him, it's like I told my friends on my personal stream, it's like, hey, like I want to play these games, but like I want to play them with y'all. And they're like, you want us just to sit there and talk to you? I was like,
get me
yeah,
outta
hell
here.
yeah, I want that.
Oh, are you like glitching through the invisible wall? Like,
It was the camera. The camera was stuck in the wall.
okay, I think it got stuck into like the actual cave you need to go into, so it didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? All right, I'm gonna do one where I take you guys out of my ear.
Okay.
Yeah, try it,
luck.
try it.
You got this.
Make
Focus
sure
on
your
it.
Yeah,
mic
you
is
got
still
it.
on.
Oh yeah, definitely keep your mic on so you can
I'll keep
scream
my
and
mic on.
yell.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Nice. I get to hang out with the Don Con and Kevin. All right,
What
we're
up?
hanging out. Scanners, thank you for the 4 gifted subs as well. Thank you so much for that one.
Let's get some
Emron,
people-
what's the latest and greatest? Oh, tell me, Kevin. Tell me.
I was gonna
Get
say,
'em.
let's
Tell
get
'em.
some people betting on this. Do we think this is enough to push him all the way forward? Come on, I don't know how the
let's get
chat
some bets
voting
going.
bets work, but like, I really think this might be it. If he's just purely focused on it, I think our boy can do it. Because that first round, he did really, really good.
I
He
think
needs
if
to focus a bit more on Dom.
Ooh, it's not
That's
looking
the-
good right now. It's not looking good.
yeah, Emron, I mean, you've beaten this. You are our expert here. Like, what do you see out of the gameplay since he's not listening to us that you might like recommend or notice that he's missing here?
He's not dodging forward enough. Like he needs to. This is a lot about taking opportunities, and like when the ape loses him, which is usually the way he dies, he tends to run away instead of just dodging forward and just taking advantage.
Okay, that's when we were telling Greg, and that's when I've learned from my Bloodborne experiences, like, or Soulsborne, is you always, your first instinct is to dodge backwards or to the side, but not many people think of, like, dodging forward, right, and, like, getting around that person. That's a big game changer for sure in these games if you can start mastering and figuring out that.
Also, chat, be cool. Like I see a lot of you hinting about what's going to happen at the end of this fight. Be cool
Yeah,
about it.
be cool on that one. I don't know, and Blessing definitely doesn't know. I don't know if he's reading the chat or not, so be cool
No,
about that.
he's
one for a little
focused. I
bit.
love it. Like, we were seeing that focus in his eyes. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, he's
This-
seen that change already? Okay.
Yeah, he says he's been to the second phase. I personally have not
Oh.
seen it, but I think I've seen Twitter videos.
Oh, I
of it.
wanted to see them do that the first time. That's
Wait,
disappointing.
has he? Or has he said he was excited for seeing the change? Because
No, he says he's seen it before. He says he's gotten to the second phase before.
Oh.
We'll see.
I still haven't seen it, so I still have no idea what's going to happen here.
Run, run, run! He's doing
Can you
really
parry
well.
this boss?
This started really tough, and I feel like he's gotten it further down than he has in a long time. Oh, Joe.
The issue is you can't burn that extra life, right? Emron, like, you want that extra life for the second phase?
Yes.
In most of these boss fights, like, you want to really hold on to that, don't you?
No.
That's the thing.
That's
He's
it.
always dodging to the
That's it.
side or back on that one. He's dodged forward.
All right,
Tell
he's
him to
coming
keep
back on
running it.
mic.
When he comes back,
give him
tell
the
him to
advice.
keep running him. Yeah, give him the advice.
Dodging forward is not helping with that thing.
Wait, how
You,
is he
you haven't
gonna-
been doing it. You've been dodging to the side. Like, literally, you go dodge into it or start running forward.
I'm gonna dodge backward because like I've had better luck dodging backward with that thing.
You're
I mean,
doing
that's-
really good, Bless. We're all rooting for you.
Okay, whatever makes it work, let's go for that. I'm just saying. Press the advantage, we get the chance.
Bless, that you don't think that helped you, the taking the headphones off? Because I feel like you did better that round.
It helped. Yeah, it helped me toward the end.
Okay.
We
I'm
got
gonna do
bets
it.
on you, Blessing. So if you got to take us out of here, man, you lock in, bro. We're here. We're talking.
Alright.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna probably do that.
He's so cool. God, this guy's Blessing is so cool. The future class of video games. Y'all better remember him. He's the man, dude. This guy's so great.
Chat's saying jump to avoid the grab. You can. It is an option. But it's really finicky, and he can just grab you out of the air.
We also have our guy Andy Cortez in the chat saying, "Look at that gamer lean." Emron, what game gives you the gamer lean? Where you get up in your chair and you crank that, and you're all of a sudden you're locked in. What's that one game?
I mean, Sekiro was definitely that game for me. Recently, let's see. I was playing Age of Calamity a lot, and like that when you're really into it, when you're just trying to like get that last couple of hits or trying to get like everything done in like the last couple of seconds, you get that real gamer lean on.
Kevin,
High
what
level.
game you been gamer leaning on? Is it
high
Fortnite?
le-
What?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, you're getting down there and you're like, oh shit, there's only one other crew left. That's when that moment overtakes you. But also, like, my go-to is like high levels of Tetris, where like the bricks are just dropping all the way to the
Ooh,
bottom right away, and you're
okay.
like, I need to focus and be prepared to figure out like where I'm gonna put the next guy. Oh, it's magic.
Did you watch Soul, Kevin?
I did, yeah, 100%.
I like that little shout out, like that of the people in the zone that there were like 3 people on Tetris. I was like, oh yeah, like that was me
That
nodding.
was a good.
yeah.
That was a good
I
one.
get
is
that
right.
100%. Yeah.
Loved that one.
Oh, Unseen Aid.
What's that about?
So yeah, what does that
You
mean?
don't lose half your stuff when you die,
Oh, okay.
which I think at this point wasn't past caring, but yeah.
Now, what's up with all the little red flames on the floor?
Those are messages basically. People left like
Oh,
little
got it,
messages
okay.
running along.
Oh, that's crazy. Left messages while you're in the middle of the boss fight. That's a nightmare.
I'd assume they left it afterwards, but
Yeah,
Okay, I was gonna
probably
say,
where
oh
they
my
died,
god, bro!
right?
Imagine clicking on that while you're in the middle of a boss fight. Get out of here. Keegan Hill, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 3 months. What up? Do I buy Hades right now? Let's go around the group. I will say 100% yes. It's a ton of fun. Emron, what do you think about Hades?
That one didn't
Absolutely.
count. I'm dying.
Hades is game of the year, I think. But like, yeah, if you don't mind not playing it on a PS5 or Xbox or whatever, like Switch and PC are great. So go ahead and
Yeah.
buy that.
Mhm.
I imagine it will come to those other consoles at some point. Who knows how long the current exclusivity period or whatever is.
Yes. There's your answer. Fine. Kevin, have you played Hades at all?
I have not, but I have it, so. You know what I mean?
Okay. You
That's
guys
just
turn
as
on.
good.
You know, I'm an Xbox
Someday I
guy.
might.
Man, Emron, there's so many games, as you know, of like, there's so many cool games that come to PC or like, you know, the console exclusivity. It's like, man, I'm over here on Xbox and I wish Hades was there. I want it so bad, you know. I want Fall
Yeah.
Guys on my Xbox. I'm like, come on, get these games over here. I miss them.
They posted something recently that was like indicated Fall Guys is coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, it will 100% be coming soon, it seems like, with the Twitter, social media stuff. What I'm looking for, though, Emron, to save that is, yeah, it's cool coming to Xbox and especially Game Pass, but, like, bring on crossplay. Like, let's make sure that when this comes to Xbox, there's a lot of hype around it, because
Yeah.
you're either on PC or you're on PlayStation, and I think we need some crossplay situation going on here.
So what do you guys think? You think he beats this big monkey? He's got what? I guess, an hour left to keep trying if he wants
I was going to say how much time we got left on the stream.
Yeah, we're at 1 hour 54 minutes. So he's got an hour left.
We got a full hour.
Yeah.
Let's see. So now this is the moment, right? As all of us know, this is the breaking point, right? Where you're like putting in work, especially now he knows he's on stream as well. Of like, when does he call it quits? Does he want to go for this full hour and banging his head against the wall, or is he gonna say, "Hey guys, like we're going to something different"? And I think you gotta beat this within the next 20 minutes. I would say, before he gets that moment where it's like, "Nah, we're done with this." You know what I mean? That's gonna be the big situation.
So for me, I would just keep grinding my head on, like grinding this out until, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
my
know you got
personality
60
too.
minutes, why not? He's doing really good right here, right now. So, barring any big moments, he's exactly where you need to be. Finish this first phase. Ooh, that's a tough grab.
Oh, that's a big
Finish
moment.
this first phase without dying, and you're on the move. You know what I mean? This is a big option. This is a big moment here. He's almost broken the guard too. He's about to break this guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
was
not think
huge.
that coming as fast as it does. A lot of this fight is like memorizing what those small animations mean and then like immediately reacting.
I mean,
All right, we're almost there.
Isn't that most of the big fights? Oh my god, this is hot. Like,
Yes, that's most of video games in general. I
Yeah.
guess.
that's everything.
memorizing. Oh, he's lifting his right arm. Oh,
All
he's
right.
gonna throw some shit at me. Here we go.
All right, so let's take a look. So what happens here?
Wait,
Oh,
pulls
he
the
could
sword
cut off
out.
the dick's head, Emron. Oh my God, bro!
No,
Yep.
he just wanted
Boss
to love.
fight over.
That's so dope.
We did it, everybody. It's over.
We
Never
did it.
again
He
do we have
comes
to
and
do
it
this.
says.
Wait, I thought this was just the first stage.
Okay, looks like it is.
Okay, so this is
Oh.
the one that I usually have issues with.
Okay, I wish I had seen your reaction the first time this happened. I really wish, like,
Well, the thing is, I remember this from the game when the game originally came out because people tweeted about this and I heard people talk
Okay.
about this
So
podcast.
cool looking.
So I knew what to expect, but I didn't know it looked
Whoa.
this looks
It is-
fantastic.
Yeah.
it was the
whoa.
most insane thing the first time it happened. I was like, oh, because I literally put the controller down because I was like, and breathed real hard. I was like, oh, thank God, that's finally. So I will
Look
say,
how
Blessing,
fucking cool this shit looks.
That is
Wow,
that he has
very
a
graphic.
sword,
Insane.
now he has a sword, he's easier to parry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
And so I
compare.
just
now
gotta
you
figure out
now
that
you
parry
can
rhythm
compare.
because that's like.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I can probably just help you. Oh my God, the camera, please, God no.
Can you if you die now, do you have to do the first stage again?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
oh,
me,
yeah.
God damn it.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Justin
you got
Glorious,
this.
thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 16 months. Ricky, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub for 16 months as well. Back-to-back 16s in the building. Thank you guys.
See, the parrying looks fun as fuck. I'm into this game. I have this. Should I
Kevin,
play
you
this,
like
boss?
man?
Dude, Kevin, play it. I recommend it. I've had a blast playing it so far.
You can also, if you just want to be cheap as shit, is just like hit him a couple of times and run away. Like, there's
Be
nothing
cheap as
stopping
shit.
you from
Do
doing
it,
that.
Bless.
Does Firecracker work? in this
No,
game?
because he has no head.
Oh, what?
He has it. It's in his hand.
Oh, got
right
no
there.
head, bro.
Oh God, I have no heals.
Nope.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh yeah, it's game over right here.
It's called being perfect now. Now you have to play perfect. This is my favorite moment where you're like, you got to channel it within. You're like, all right, this is when I got to be perfect.
So that terror he causes, Bless, is basically frenzy.
Slice, 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 slice.
Like it's that move right there that I'm terrified.
Yeah. No,
This thing,
literally.
the
But
Godzilla
once he does it,
scream.
you can go slash him in the butt and then run away again.
Oh,
You
So
are
hot
out of
right
endurance.
now.
I was gonna say, like,
So hot right now.
yeah. I was
carries
getting-
cause
I was getting-
endurance races on you too. So
Yeah, I was getting real hype.
Yo, we were getting hyped for you, Bless. Good job on that one. Hell yeah,
Thanks.
brother. Hell yeah.
Thanks. All right. I have no pellets.
there's another prosthetic that would make this a lot easier, but
Mhm.
you have to consistently. Or depends on if you want to go get it.
I'm gonna buy some pellets real quick.
Okay.
People are saying this is basically Tenchu, but my favorite part of Tenchu is like running around at
sneaky.
night, murdering everyone quietly in the city, like whatever the assassins you were going, wherever you were going.
Yeah,
to
you have
assassinate.
that.
There's like stealth parts to this game. I would not necessarily classify this as a successor to Tenchu. It is more of a hey, we took the soul stuff and made it more actiony, more than I think they made it more Tenchu-y.
Wait, so does the umbrella? Because I saw somebody mention the umbrella in chat. Does the umbrella help for the screen? Because the screen is like the main thing that has me worried in that fight.
if you upgraded it all the way yet, let me see. I have to look at the things skill tree. Literally look at chat. Chat. No.
Oh,
yes.
he doesn't even have pellets. Where can I buy pellets from?
Boy, I don't. That's a question I've never needed to answer, so I have no idea.
He is out.
I've only ever used the flask.
I guess I could be fine using the flask. You need to farm pellets? Okay. I guess I'll live without the pellets then. Also, I beat Lady Butterfly the other day, and I love that fight.
Oh yeah, it's a great fight.
Yeah. I was worried because I didn't have the snap seed because I used it, and
You don't need it though. Like
yeah, I
you can
really
run
did
away
not
from those things fine.
It's that thing where, like, at the beginning of every boss fight, you're like, "Oh, this is impossible. Like, how am I supposed to get past this thing?" And then once you get past it, you're like, "Oh, all right. I guess that wasn't that unreasonable."
Yeah. You beat Lady Butterfly. You missed the flame vent. Yeah, I missed the flame vent too. To be fair, like that is not an easily unless you've listened to the dialogue, you would not necessarily know that it was there.
Wait, the what?
The flame vent. It's a flamethrower as a prosthetic.
Oh, that's cool.
It
Now,
is
what-
like it's in that dream.
Man, you're saying a lot of words that are very interesting. Prosthetic dreams. Like, what?
I mean, so Sekiro he is missing an arm, so you can just like attach stuff to his right arm. So like right now, Blessing has the firecrackers. You can also have like an umbrella that shields you from damage and stuff like that.
Is there any game that's just like Tenchu in the way where you can go in there, learn everyone's path, and like learn a way to like murder everyone, and then just move on to like the final kill? Because that's all I want. I just want to.
Hitman.
Yeah, Hitman.
Yeah, I
is
guess
a
you're right,
good
Hitman.
example.
It's just
But,
shooting
like,
You're
they're
at
not
guns.
murdering anybody though. Like,
There's not a
except,
lot of like pure stealth games anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Metal Gear Solid 5.
Which is not. I would not classify that as a pure stealth game. I classify the game with robust stealth. Like because you can just shoot your way out if you want to.
Oh, God.
Will we ever see another Splinter Cell, or is that just gone forever? You ever gonna get that guy back, or what's up with that? Come on now.
See, that was done forward. Splinter Cell, to my understanding, it's in the same like weird place Prince of Persia was, where like people are pitching it within Ubisoft. Our teams are pitching it within Ubisoft, but then like it becomes a different game after a while, or like it becomes okay. This is not what we want to do, but let's put Sam Fisher into Rainbow Six Siege.
Yes.
So I think internal teams have like enthusiasm for it, but I don't think Ubisoft corporate thinks it would be good for a game. Oh, you're doing great, Wes.
Yeah, see, this is what I was doing before stream. I guess I just had to like settle into it. So now I'm here and I have no health cords, which means that I am.
So got your extra.
Okay,
extra
just don't
life.
get hit.
Your extra life. Yeah.
Well,
You're
actually,
good.
yeah, I do have the extra life, and so I'm doing
Yeah.
actually pretty decent.
You're a positive right now. Keep that mindset.
Yeah.
You're all good.
God, I love this so much.
Yeah, it is.
This is such a fucking cool boss fight. What? Okay.
He's always going to attack the same way. He's not going to, like, surprise you.
Yeah.
With sword attacks, at least. That one might surprise you.
That'll surprise me.
But, like, if you can tell what his combo is, if you get the rhythm of that, it's going to be the same every time.
Oh, God. That's the death of me.
Oh, that's a big damage opportunity when he falls down that way. If you had another prosthetic, that's like, there's a move you could do there that would take off 75% of his health.
Fucking had that parry.
It's tough right there.
Oh.
The way I think, like, the best way to handle it is keep away from him unless he's doing a combo. At that point, like, then start parrying his stuff. But otherwise, you want to fear that shriek.
Yeah. God, that shriek, man. If it wasn't for that shriek, I feel like I could get him pretty easy, but I guess that's the point.
Yeah.
Emron, where are you falling down on Resident Evil The Village? Are you excited about this one? What do you think? After the last Resident Evil we had, where do you fall on this?
I really like 7, and don't feel like we ever needed to get this the name for character from 7 back again, but I'm open to seeing how it works out in the new one. Like, I think I'm glad they're doing, like, weird magic shit, which I understand is probably going to be weird science shit at some point in the game eventually, but Resident Evil needs a little bit of a shake-up too, so I'm glad they recognize that and they're willing to do some cool stuff with it.
You see they're promoting some sort of Resident Evil multiplayer, either game or experience as well. They got a closed beta people can sign up for right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm all about that. I want to know what that's all about.
They've done some multiplayer experiments before, and they usually, like, they have their diehard fans, but they don't always work out well.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What they had Raccoon City was like the team-based shooter one, right? And then the recent one was the asymmetric, you're the mastermind guy going against the forces.
They also had Umbrella Corps, which is another one that did not take off well.
Resident Evil Resistance. Yes, thank you, Mick. That was the name of it.
Yeah.
God, I love that poop throw so much. Mainly because I know how to dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, there we go.
Shit. I fucked up.
Hey there, Solitary Jess. Welcome in. We're doing great over here, having a ton of fun here in our final extra hour after our 2-hour stream. We're going for our 3rd hour right now with Blessing at the helm, playing some Sekiro. Emron the Don Khan is hanging out with me and Kevin Coelho here, riding shotgun and having a good time.
That short Yukin move he does is pretty much always going to lead to him throwing the fit on the ground.
Oh! He's everywhere. It's like his arms are fucking like, you know?
Wait, do that again? What was the arm? Yeah, there you go.
I can't do that anymore because that's
too personally embarrassing.
Yeah, too personally embarrassing, and then have like,
yeah.
He's just everywhere though. Like those arms are weapons. It's like fighting all the Kongs from DK64 at the same time. He has like the arms of Lanky, but then like the muscles of Donkey.
I
he has like
wonder,
the height of Chunky.
is there a
He's
Donkey
as
Kong
fast as
mod?
Diddy.
Donkey Kong mod Sekiro.
God damn it.
There's a mod to make him Shrek.
Oh, dope.
That's awesome.
Remember the Fallout mod where you could make all of the and Skyrim too. You can make like the Death Claws and the Skyrim dragons like Macho Man or Thomas the Train. That was pretty hysterical back in the day.
You could turn Sekiro into Shaggy.
Oh, yeah,
That's actually pretty cool.
yeah. Oh, Joe Medforce, we're so glad that you enjoyed the first episode of The Blessing Show. No doubt about it. Make sure to go show him some love. Hit the like over on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. Leave a like, leave a positive comment, and share it with your friends and family because it was a great show. And, Blessing with Raj right behind him and the whole team behind him as well. He's going to create some incredible stuff for all of you. Make sure to go check it out.
Very happy with like how that's performing. Like the views on it are very excellent, and
Yeah.
share that with everybody so that Tim Geddes doesn't cancel it.
Yep. They'll cancel that so fast. Big head
Yeah.
spin if you
Oh
don't
my
show
God.
it.
Please,
Lots of
guys,
love to
please.
it, y'all.
Please.
So well
But yeah, it'd be awesome if that show got to like grow and continue. So we're in the pilot program right now, pilot season 1. I believe we've made it. We hit the goal to go 8 episodes, which is very exciting. So continue to support it, and so we have reason to continue it.
Did you see Sucker Punch called it out?
Did they?
Yeah.
That's
No, I
great.
missed it.
Let me find the tweet. But they're quite happy about the Ghost of Tsushima mention.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
awesome.
that's what I said to Blessing too, bro. I love it. I love it. Steve Butler Prime, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Oh, hi, Mike. Hey, hi, Mike. Thank you for your Prime Gaming sub as well. Thank you so much. Magic, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 30 months.
Sucker Punch says, "Thank you to Blessing Jr. for the Ghost of Tsushima Legends love. And congrats on the new show."
Oh my God, that's so awesome.
Heck yeah.
Honored. I'm like touched right now.
That's awesome, bro. Regular Friday says, the first episode was great. I shared it with my grandma, but then she asked me what the heck YouTube was.
What the fuck is a YouTube? What is a Game Award?
My parents have asked like to link to videos are kind of funny because like, oh yeah, we want to see what you're doing. I was like, just look up kind of funny, and they didn't get it. They didn't understand how to like find it.
That's what I mean. That's kind of why I'm excited about the lesson show, is because this is something I can actually share with people who don't understand what I do. And be like, okay, no, this is a consumable form of that.
What do you tell people you do? Like,
I understand what podcast is.
Podcast host is good. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's the easiest, most understandable way to explain my job.
I try to say games writer, and then people like think I write video games.
Oh,
Like,
okay, okay.
No, I usually just like I work in video games, and then people think I develop video games. So basically, there's no good answer.
I go with professional host and MC because I have the job up here where I go host like casino events and stuff. So it's a little bit easier for people to wrap their minds around. But the moment I say video games, they either turn on and like are interested, or they just immediately turn off and have no idea what's going on. Kevin, what do you tell people?
Big Kevin probably stepped away. Oh,
Sorry.
there we go.
I usually just say video producer.
Video producer, okay. Didn't know if you were just gonna go with the glue, I'm just the glue. Mike, what kind of events do you host at the casino? Oh my gosh, homebrewed coffee, all of the fun ones, man. Car giveaways, blackjack and poker tournaments, New Year's Eve, big gala balls, and then my favorite, slot tournaments. Slot tournaments are my absolute favorite thing to host because there'll be nothing but old people there ready to line up on the slots. And then the lady who runs it will come up to me and she'll be like, Mike, please make sure they don't bang on the button. All they have to do is press the button. And the moment we get going, I will start screaming, make sure to slam that button. Slam the button over. And they'll just start banging the button. And this lady will go crazy for being mad to me. Oh, I love it so much.
You have a better chance to win the harder you hit the button.
Exactly, Emron. I love that.
Fucking punch it. Sure, you can that shit.
Bang those buttons. You're going to be fine. Nice. Ever hosted bingo? No, I have not hosted a bingo. I would definitely host a bingo. I would host anything you threw at me, just so you know. If you came up to me and said, Mike, will you do this? I would. 99% of the time, I'm gonna say, hell yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're in
Good
a
job,
place
homie.
so far.
Good job.
We're in
You're doing a
very
good job
place.
getting ahead.
I see what you did there, Imran.
Yeah.
I still got my extra life. I got 2 healing gourds.
Just be a patient Pete.
Patient Pete,
Patient
everybody.
Pete, baby. Patient Pete. Here we go.
Slip and slide, my dude. Slip and slide. You know what I mean?
So. God, look at how he moves, man.
It's
Yeah.
super weird.
It's freaky looking, especially without his head and just like the big old red area. It's just real scary looking.
He's supposed to move like a centipede or a worm.
Yeah, the way he slithers around reminds me of those guys that Greg was killing in Bloodborne in the sewers that like crawl to you and like try to reach and kill you. It reminds me of that for some reason. MGS09, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 3 months. You're incredible. Thank you so much.
Good, good. If you have to do this like 10% of the time, Blessing, that's fine.
We got all day.
Don't forget, you also still have the trees as grapple point if you need to get out quickly.
What the fuck?
We talked about this before on your stream, but like, I love the cinematography of these games.
Oh, they're so
that
good.
They know you're going to be locked on for a certain attack, so they frame the way that the enemy moves to like make that attack look good.
Oh my god, he does put his head up to the hole when he screams. That's really cool. The chat was saying he puts his head back on essentially to scream. I didn't notice that. That is awesome.
If you're feeling saucy, Blessing, when he does that big like down sword attack, if you dodge, you have more time to counter it. But that's if you're feeling saucy.
Feeling saucy, but piece of Poe, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 18 months.
No! Let me out!
Oof. Okay. You're good, you're good.
Oh. Shit. God damn it, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, I still couldn't stop it. Oh wait, I'm alive!
Yeah, you're
Yes.
still up. You're still up. You're playing great.
I forgot I had another life.
Yeah, you're locked in.
Well,
Okay.
I like once I died the first time, I let go of all the energy. I was like, all right, well, and I couldn't get it back.
Just put it all out there in the universe. But you did great there. You got a
Yeah.
lot farther.
Yeah, feeling more comfortable. Feeling way more comfortable with this guy now in the second phase.
I did see the Harden trade yesterday in the NBA, shaking up everything. You got a big 3 out in Brooklyn to look at. The Brooklyn Nets are going to be fun to watch. I'm happy I have League Pass. I can't wait to turn that on and catch that. But big trade over there. Big trade. A
I'm gonna see if I can
36-year-old
farm some
LeBron
pellets.
James has to battle a new big 3 out in the East, which will be fun. While he farms, let's. I'm scrolling through the internet, just checking out different headlines. Here's one for Kevin. Kevin, I think you can give everybody a good life lesson here. A man has 2 attempts to unlock a hard drive with $240 million worth of Bitcoin in it. Kevin, what's up with that, man? Have you ever been in that situation?
I mean, that dude's fucked, right? Like, there's just no way.
He's got to be fucked, right? He's got to be fucked.
It's one try and then he just waits. Wait, I mean, I
Oh.
honestly wait as long as possible. Like, put in the like what could it, that's a hard place to be. That's why you always got to figure out a way to like keep your passwords organized, guys.
Like, I'm always really afraid that like a last pass or something will just like break one day or disappear, and I will be totally lost. I will not know what to do.
Oh,
I do not know how I got here, guys. I was trying to like make my way back to where all the monkeys were.
This is where you fell from the snake, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the cave that's progress.
So I need to go the opposite way.
Emron, you would know best on this one. For me, of course, as we take a look, Todd Howard, executive producing Indiana Jones, but also executive producing Starfield, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, blah, 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 Fallout, the TV show. What does that really mean? How much involvement will he really have? Is he the final say? Is he hands-on with the project? What does the executive producer really oversee and look for everybody out there?
Depends on, like, honestly, it's one of those things that could just mean whatever depending on the different studios. Sometimes the executive producer is the final call on everything, and sometimes they are just like, oh, you guys need more money, I'll ask them. Like that, it could be that big a difference. So like, if he's doing that many projects at once, I assume like it probably I imagine he would be more involved in Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 than he is on Indiana Jones. But it's like how Miyamoto kind of transitioned to executive producing after a while, where they just kind of showed him the game. It's like, hey, you want to take a look at this and like tell us what's wrong, and he'll either say no, this is good, or no, this is terrible, start over again. Like Kojima executive produced Lords of Shadows, but I think that was like a weekly phone call with him, as like his entire job was just, you know, them listening to what they're doing and giving his sign off or not. So I doubt he has a lot of
Is this fucked up what I'm doing?
Yeah, this is real fucked up.
I just like interrupted a family reunion. Like
use your fire rappers.
Oh, you're right.
Mike, have you seen the Tiger Woods doc on HBO Max? I have not. Should I watch that? I was going to watch the Tony Parker one, but then Andy said, don't worry about it. It doesn't have the good parts in there. So you let me know. I'll definitely check it out. That's interesting. Emron, do you think that Fallout, the TV series, is going to be any good? Like, I have an attachment to Halo, and I can get behind a cool sci-fi Halo story. But Fallout, I'm like, but could it be cool?
I'm curious. If it's going to be a TV show, I imagine what it'll be is like post-apocalyptic show about characters who are living in a vault or whatever. And like maybe like the end of one episode could be like us coming out of the vault and like, holy shit. But like, I don't know really what you do with it beyond just that premise being cool. And it's not like if you adhere to the games too much, I don't think it's going to be that good a story. But
you don't want to do that, yeah. I feel like Fallout is one of those franchises in RPGs that the main story isn't what's fascinating about it, like for either of the games. Like the thing that's interesting about Fallout is the world, and so I feel like if you do a show that's a Fallout show, you just do a show that's in the universe, or you do what my idea is, which is a basically like Fallout Black Mirror, where each episode is a different vault and it's telling the story of what the experiment was for that vault and how that played out.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's fun.
I think that would be cool.
Kevin, where do you fall on the Fallout TV series? I mean, you are our screencast guy.
Got a lot
Tell
going
me
on
about
here.
it.
I can't really focus on it.
Okay, good. I just want to make
I'm
sure you're
not
part of the
yet
conversation.
interested.
If you're busy,
Yeah.
you tap
Yeah,
out.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
worry
I'm
about
sorry,
it.
guys. Give me 2 seconds.
You know that. All right, we'll let Kevin do his thing. I just like making sure I call on Kevin because when we talk about TV
Thank you,
and
I appreciate it, my
entertainment,
boy.
you know everybody loves hearing that. Somebody just said, Mike, you should watch Nuka Break, a fan-made Fallout show. That's pretty cool. Bender, I'll tell you what. If you tweet at me and tell me that, I will watch it tonight and keep an eye out for it. So thank you so much. I love all that idea. Here's another one for you, Emron, of course, as I'm scrolling through just the IGNs, the GameSpots, and stuff here over on the Xbox side. Dishonored co-creator is working on a new arcane game with Dishonored and Prey developers. So now, Emron, Dishonored, Prey. I've played Prey, never played Dishonored, wasn't my type of game. we look at the two Arcanes, right? Because they are making Deathloop, I believe, Arcane Lyon, and then now you have Arcane Austin. What do you think coming out of this? You know what I mean? Like, I think they've said it's going to be some sort of fantasy game in Unreal Engine 4, but like, what about Dishonored and Prey? Do you like those games? Where do you fall on that?
I enjoyed those games. I thought like there are parts of those games that slog a little bit, but for the most part, like those are really good stealth games. And also, a lot of people play them as action. Not my cup of tea, but I think they're really good as stealth games. I would really, based on just how good Deathloop looks, I'm curious to see what they take from that, like where they take that idea next. Because Deathloop looks like, oh, here's Dishonored without the stealth aspect, but you know we're leading into the grindhouse kind of feel.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think if you took it like into a different kind of idea or genre, but like kept that feel of Dishonored, I'm really interested to see where they take that. I'm really interested to see what they do, because Arcane has had like some hits, they've had some misses, but I think I know what an Arcane game is going to feel like, and that's more than you could say about a lot of studios.
Okay. Somebody asked, Snow Mike, you in North Lake or South Lake? South Lake, South Shore for me. I'm out here. Turbaloo. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 3 months. You can correct me in the chat as I'm quickly just scrolling around, seeing what you guys out in the chat are doing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Of course, you have Blessing Jr. playing Sekiro. All of you crushed our daily goal. We went for an extra hour. We're still in that extra hour. I'm joined with Emran, the Don Khan. And we're just kind of hanging, relaxing. We're talking with all of you. If you have some cool video game stuff, some sports stuff, some life stuff, put it in the chat right now. This is kind of our time just to kick it. Emran, have you seen anything cool in your world or the video game world you want to share with me? But point out to me.
No, most of the news today is bad. Like,
okay, yeah.
No, it's yeah. I'm literally looking to see like if there's anything cool happening right now.
Like usually now, this is when like it's Thursday, right? So this is when I'm usually getting ready for the Xcast, getting all my Xbox news together, finalizing our run of show for Paris and Gary. So I feel good. I get to hang out with all of you and talk about it. Mike, I'm going through my backlog. Should I play Jedi Fallen Order or Horizon next? So, Paul, that's a great question. I cannot answer on Horizon since I have not played that. Jedi Fallen Order for me was very fun, very cool. I actually stopped that game because I got sick of the map. I actually would have preferred Jedi Fallen Order just to be like any other single-player game where it goes, start a mission, the mission, end, and then they just teleport you to the next area. I hate that I got to traverse this weird map, and the map sucks because it's just all sorts out of whack. So I don't know on that one. You'd have to ask the other guys. Emron or Blessing, Fallen Order or Horizon? You guys got one of the two?
I would say Fallen Order if you don't plan to like 100% that game, because the stuff you mentioned, like the lack of fast travel and stuff like that, I'm still shocked they have not fixed that, like, or added that as a thing despite updating that game every so often. But yeah, I think Fallen Order is a really good video game, and if you have affection for Star Wars, just go ahead and play that one, especially now that it has the next gen patches. I think Horizon's a really good game. I think there are parts of that game that conflict with itself, but it is enough people really love that game that there's a high percentage chance that you would be one of them. So honestly, you can't lose here. Pick one or pick the other.
That's a win-win choice.
Either way, just play the other one after that. Because Fallen Order is a shorter game, so maybe that's something.
Yeah, that's kind of where my mind went. Like, Fallen Order, you'll get done quicker, and so I say start with Fallen Order. But, like, if I was to choose one, that'd be very difficult. I might go Horizon.
Yeah.
Okay. I am Masky. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 1 full year. That's awesome. Thank you for rocking out with us for 1 full year. You are incredible. Somebody said, Snow Mike, what are your thoughts on the Medium? Very excited about the Medium. Can't wait to see it. I'm not a big scary horror game type of guy, but I'm really in belief of what this team is creating over there at Bloober Team. Really excited to see what it does, right? Because we saw the Blair Witch Project, and I think that came out, Emron, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that came out to like lackluster, people talking about it, people being amped up about it, right? And so to see what they're creating now with the dual worlds being seamlessly run, we're going to be able to switch back and forth, which will be the question mark, right? Like, how much is that? Is it all the time I can switch back in between the worlds? Is it at certain situations and instances? But I will say this, being on Game Pass is a huge plus. It's not my type of game, but when you're on Game Pass and you're promoting so much stuff going on with this new hardware tech, of course I'm going to check it out. I can't wait to play it and see what it's all about. We'll see if I stick with it, though, because it is a scary game and I don't like those.
Is there a studio, like, game genre mismatch bigger than, or studio name, I should say, not studio talent, mismatch than Bloober Team and the games they put out? Because they put out, like, nothing but horror games, but they're, like, it reminds me of, like, an Amiga, like, developer name. Of, like, we make little platformers about, a little blue blob. Like, no, they only put out, like, Blair Witch in the media.
Yeah, Bloober Team sounds like they put out, like, the Adult Swim games.
Yeah.
Like, they sound like they'll put out, like, a Trover Saves the Universe or something.
Hey, what's up, gamers?
Hey, what up,
Andy?
homie?
Oh.
Bloober Team reminds me of Jar Jar being saying, Bloober!
Yeah, they got a name over there, that's right.
That reminds me of.
Andy, what do you think about the medium? Are you in on this? I know, you look at your Xbox and you're like, you're half in, half out. Will you turn it on for this?
I turn on my Xbox every night for the Expanse, baby, and that's about it. Like, I haven't really
You're the
used it
best.
for games, but kind of the same for PS5. Like, all of my gaming has shifted towards PC. I played, obviously, Demon's Souls on PS5, and we did Ultimate Chicken Horse on PS5, and I hopped into some Bloodborne just to kind of, just to get the feel again, But both of my consoles have not really been turned on. The medium, however, I mean, I'm a little baby back bitch, you know me.
Yeah, come on, baby.
I'm
Come on, baby.
I'm a little scared boy, dude.
Want
Mike,
to
what
give
do
a
you
big...
think of Signs? What do you think of Signs, bro?
Oh, you know what? Me and Blessing talked about it at the beginning of the stream. Loved it, Andy. That was so much fun to watch. And Blessing said it well. That movie holds up after all these years. And, man, I had a really good time. I actually really enjoyed it. That was fun.
I was so scared. I was worried about it because, you thought it was a cool movie as a kid, but I thought Mortal Kombat 1 was an awesome movie as a kid. I mean, it is awesome, granted. But, yeah, I mean, what a movie that just holds up, and I'm so glad it aged well, and I was worried it was going to be an awful movie, and Bus is going to be sitting there like, why'd y'all make me watch this bullshit?
Why did we do this at 9 o'clock at night? Is right. I think the one positive I walked away from the experience itself was being around the Kind of Funny team, but most of all engaging with you in the chat and watching the movie together, which gives a whole lot of positivity and hype for me because we're going to do the Mike and Nick 80s action movie watch along, and I'm really excited we're going to pick an awesome 80s action movie I've never watched. Nick is going to be pausing it, telling stories, and to see everybody go out there and chat and have fun and enjoy it, can't wait for that experience.
Yeah.
Shout out to Game Attack Team for the 1,000 biddies.
It occurred to me the other day how much I should not have been able to watch Terminator as a kid. Or not Terminator, RoboCop. As a child, watching RoboCop should not have been
Real
allowed.
violent. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like that
Real
opening
violent.
scene where he gets shot, holy shit. That's because they had a RoboCop cartoon, so I think my parents thought, oh, the movie must be fine. But no, they did that shit all the time in the 80s of taking this really violent, R-rated movie and then making a kid's cartoon out of it.
Total non sequitur. Thank you once again, Game Attack, for the 1,000 bits. Everybody make sure you go follow Game Attack Team and watch their streams. They put on such a fun-ass show. They play so many fun games, a huge variety of games, and they also preach the same message as us. If you're gonna support awful things, we don't want you here, right? And I think that's a really brave, risky thing for any company to do, and to just stand up for the right thing and say, don't be a dick, don't be an awful person. If you're gonna, support people with awful views, we don't want you here. And our company stands by the same thing, and I love them for that. And I've always loved them, but I love them even extra now. So shout out to Game Attack Team. We love you all.
You're the best, Andy. Thank you so much for that one. Dre, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 9 months. You guys are incredible out there. It's been so much fun to hang out with you today. Yeah, I guess back to the medium is do we think those situations where you're switching back and forth between the worlds is going to be all the time, or do you think that will just be kind of set piece moments? That's what I really want to know. because I don't think it's going to be all the time. So we'll see how much this is really taking advantage of it.
It seems less of a gimmick and more of an actual just constant game mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's not all the time, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah,
because
right?
I mean, it feels like it's being advertised, Imran, like as like yeah, this is how the game is. You will be solving puzzles, and obviously fighting different enemies using this mechanic constantly. This isn't just the level in Titanfall 2. Like this is gonna be kind of something that's gonna be used consistently throughout the game, throughout the gameplay. It looks super interesting. Like I want to play it just from a technical. I'm curious just from a technical aspect of it, right? Like I think that's such a huge undertaking, and I cannot imagine what the engineers have. I've got to assume all the engineers are beating themselves over the head because it's such a hard thing to do in game dev, and I'm just excited to. It's like I love the Avatar movie because of what it did technically. And I feel like I can appreciate, now obviously, very, very different genres, but even though I don't like scary games, I will still try it out because of the technical aspect of it.
I really love to see like a Digital Foundry interview with them where they explain how did you do
God,
this?
yeah.
Like, is it like two things being rendered at once, but one has a filter? Like, how does this actually happen?
The Digital Foundry video with Bluepoint was phenomenal on Demon Souls. That was
We'll have to check that out.
That was a great watch. Just a lot of like nerdy art terms in them talking about just how the power of the PS5 is, and they would look at the wireframe view, because they would ask, what are the sort of polygonal limits y'all were hitting? Were you all noticing that you'd have to, like, all right, we got to kind of chill out because these objects are getting too high poly? And they're like, no, like we would look at a wireframe view of a level, and you couldn't even tell what you were looking at. There was just so many polys everywhere. And I love in-depth shit like that.
I've been playing Demon Souls the last couple of days. It's still the same PS3 game, so I'm like not like I haven't been really talking about it that much, but yeah, the game is still real good. Like
real good game, Imran.
I'm so
damn,
close to turning it on. I'm so close to trying it again. It's tough.
I noticed last night. So the Latria Tower, Andy. The mind flayers in there that like ring the bells and.
Oh my God! Get away from me.
Dude.
I noticed the sound is exactly the same as the Bloodborne bell ringing ladies.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Sort of that. It almost sounds like it's in reverse.
Yeah. It's like I kind of wonder, is like, was that intentional? Was that just them picking from the sound library? Like, is there like a connection?
I'll say this: playing through
Goddamn
Demon
Angel right
Souls,
there.
or playing through Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
I'm just like, God, give me that. Give me the parry sound effect from Demon Souls of the remake, because they made it a lot more guttural. It's a much deeper sort of. It hits on a different wavelength, in terms of just sound. And in Dark Souls, it sounds really weak. I'm like, I wish that this was the Demon Souls sort of Bloodborne. Get in here, destroy this.
Kevin, what's our time frame at?
We have 22 minutes left on the stream.
Blessing, you're doing great, man. We're just kicking it. We're watching you, having a fun time, man. Keep it going, big dog.
I don't like the movements of this guy. It's scary.
It's real gross.
Emron, did you read? I know you're always hip to everything. Did you get to read that Xbox oral history that Bloomberg put out?
I did. It's real good.
That was so much fun to read, Emron. That was an awesome little piece right there.
I like that they have a sense of humor about how they were. They kind of
Treated
came
by
into it
Nintendo.
thinking they were big dogs, and I think they got a big sense of humor out of like walking into a meeting with Nintendo and then just getting laughed at.
That's such a good story.
Yeah.
It was really good. Oh, man, the whole piece was incredible. Man, Bill Gates, Steve Ballmer doing some weird stuff, and then the team, piecing all that together. Then the idea of putting live together was wild as well. That was awesome. Just so everybody knows, that was Clay Thompson, my dog. That was Clay Thompson coming in, going off the stage there. Great job, homie.
Okay, but you got to stay out of that sphere now, because that will kill you.
Oh, yeah, big swipe right there.
I'm alive.
Every time you're alive, you like immediately just panic and die.
Bless, would you say this is the most difficult Sekiro boss you've faced so far?
Yes. Yeah. No, easily.
But is it one of those? Yeah, but like I can do it. It's just I'm doing this one thing that's really ruining it. You know, like is it one of the things where you have pinpointed I'm losing because of this, or is it just one of those, fuck, I don't even know what to do. Like I'm kind of. Now.
It's definitely the first thing where I know I can take him out. Like I know I have the stuff to beat him.
Oh, we know you got the stuff, Bless.
Yeah, like it's just putting it all together and getting those patterns down. It's also this boss has been tough too because it goes against all the things I feel like I've learned with the other bosses so far, which is stay in the boss's face and then counter perfectly and then get their posture up and take him out. This is the first boss in Sekiro where my strategy now is taking down their health and actually like killing them as opposed to like fucking up their posture.
Got it.
Yeah.
And that's like it's an entirely different strategy to where now I'm running all over the place. Like when I was fighting Genichiro, that started off as like a really difficult fight for me because that fight was trying to teach me how to counter and all that shit. And like once I learned that, I was like, okay, cool. This is what this game is. Like I know what I'm gonna do for the rest of this. And that worked for like the next couple of bosses that I fought. But here, that shit isn't working at all. Also, I accidentally healed instead of going homeward.
Spear is not mandatory. You can beat it without it.
I heard Imran mention the AGDQ run of this, the competition between those two guys, Imran.
Yeah.
And at the start of it, I told the story a couple times on my stream, so it's annoying by this point, whoever's heard it, but it was really, really funny because it's the first that I'd seen of AGDQ this year because I just haven't really had a whole lot of time to tune in. We're always doing something while AGDQ is on. And I was like, oh, the Sekiro run is going to start. This is awesome. And Distortion, sorry, not Immortal. Distortion is doing live commentary. And Distortion is the one who found the secret door, Demon Souls Plus. And he's the one who, like, cracked the case or whatever. And the run starts, and these two players are just, like, perfectly in sync with each other. And I'm just like, dude, this is masterful.
That's
like
awesome.
These people know every move and they are jumping at the same time, and it's like it is mechanical, it is mathematical.
Yeah.
And then Distortion's like, I am insanely impressed by just how in sync these two players are. And then there's like silence for 20 seconds, and they're like, we're gonna be right back, everybody. And they go to a be right back screen. They're like, the chat's like, what the fuck's going on? And they were playing the same feed twice. They had player one feed.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
really funny.
right next to each
hilarious.
other. It was so funny,
right
dude.
now. He's like, what the hell is happening?
Dude, the
That's
chat was
really
like
funny.
cracking up. They were like, oh my god, that's so perfect.
I also had the same like response of like, wow, like because you see that sometimes of like races being just perfectly in sync.
Yeah.
But like,
I had the same thought because, like, again, maybe if I had been watching AGDQ all summer or for the past couple days or whatever, may have been able to notice, oh, this is kind of fishy. I bet you it's the same feed. But I'm just like brand new into it. Like I hadn't really seen a whole lot of Sekiro being played. I'm like, oh wow, man, this is insane. These guys got this down pixel to pixel, man.
That's
It was so funny, dude.
And that kind of reminds me of like choreographed gaming. You see like people would post videos of doing like choreographed moves in Street Fighter to make it look like an anime showdown. Type thing. That's
Also when
kinda
they would
vibe I got.
when they recreate the Daigo parry.
Yeah, exactly, stuff like that.
you know who I want to like interview? I want to find out how Sunny Legend does like those gifts. I want to understand because they seem like they are choreographed. Like this is not just a dude playing a game and then recording what was cool. There's no way.
What I can't wait for, Imran, is when we eventually get this non-existent 60 frames per second Bloodborne gift, because all the other gifts he makes are so much cooler because he's getting the uncapped frame rate and then doing the cool slow-mo shots. But in Bloodborne, it's a 60 or it's a 30 frame shot slowed down, so it doesn't look as good.
Yeah. His new Automata
that's
ones are
so
good.
impressive. Oh, the Nier ones,
the Nier
so
ones
good.
are crazy cool.
I totally forgot I had firecrackers.
And did you see that tweet from Mark Phillips that we just put out with LeBron James?
No, what happened?
You need to go and check this one out right now. Check out LeBron James. He retweeted it though. Mark Phillips with another great banger of a joke tweet out there. You're gonna love this one if you watch that video about the Kyrie and Harden trade and LeBron being 36. You're gonna love that one. Oh, I love Fighting Cowboy. Yeah, physics out there. I'm a big fan of Fighting Cowboys. That's actually who I used to watch when I first started playing the Dark Souls games. Is I would watch Fighting Cowboy and learn where I needed to go because I was so lost. It was so much fun.
I'd be allowed to do that twice in a row. I feel like that's just unfair. Oh fuck! I pressed the wrong button.
It's fine. You're going in fresh. You know?
Yeah, going fresh.
Too much. Because now my goal with this first round now, this first phase, is to do it without losing my life, and also like with keeping as many of my healing gourds as I can. And so like if I die early, if I use them too early and I die, then I'm just like, all right, from the top.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dying at this, bro.
You're going for the perfect
I'm
run.
36. Stop throwing the ball at me, he said. Kyrie, get Kyrie on the phone.
Weird.
That's the best.
I was telling Kevin earlier, one thing I switched on Discord, and it's something that a kind of funny best friend recommended in our Reddit. To turn off echo cancellation in Discord. And that, because sometimes, Discord just acts funky, and if I start, yelling because I'm losing at a game, but really I'm just pretending to lose. It's not like I could control the situation. I'm getting mad for content, right? I'm not actually losing at the game, but I'll yell or whatever, and Discord will kind of cut out my voice. And if you turn off echo cancellation, it seems to help a lot with that.
What is that found at, Andy?
In the sound settings, voice and video.
Setting, voice
You
and
scroll
video,
towards the
okay.
end. You scroll towards the bottom, and you
Echo
uncheck it.
cancellation. Uncheck. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll use that for the streams. I got it.
We have that done as well. Actually, there was Roger put it, slacked it. That someone hit him up, well, or maybe he screenshot a couple
It was
of
probably
those
the
things you
Discord.
can turn off.
Or the Reddit or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. It was definitely. Whoops. It was definitely a screenshot he sent me. Oh man, I hate when this happens. If you Discord has if you do the pop out the window, Discord has a tendency to make the second window or disappear. And now I can't make changes to it. So frustrating. Hold on. Is it okay if you guys lose the image right now?
Yeah, that's
For a
fine.
second?
I mean, as long as Blessing's fine, we're just hanging out.
Oh yeah,
chatting
you
anyway.
go for it.
Yeah, we're all good.
Let me see. No, it's
I've been arguing with this dude on Instagram. 'Cause I posted like my Demon Souls. The Blue Bandito on Twitter posted an awesome little just montage of all my rage moments in Demon Souls, and I posted on Instagram and used all the right hashtags. So people come in here not knowing who I am and comment on stuff. And some guy said, "I've never seen somebody suck so much at a Souls game." and then I replied, I didn't die once. Also, who the fuck are you? I beat it, And he said, you die multiple times in your videos. And I said, prove it. And then, so I put out the Instagram story of this little conversation back and forth. So now everybody's just going in there and being like, man, he's the best gamer, dude. This guy's insane. And the other guy's getting all mad, like, I've done 3 hours into this game. What do you mean? Like he just doesn't understand that everybody's fucking with him. Zero death run, Andy, get it.
Dude, that's hella funny.
Oh, Jacek, the Major Melon. Dude, I'm going to save this Major Melon Mountain Dew for the Kind of Funny podcast. Woo! I'm so excited for it.
Can't wait about that.
I'll tell you what, Mike, I went to the restroom last night, like really, really late, and I went to go fill up my water bottle, and I saw the Major Melon there, and granted, it's 2:02 a.m., and I'm like, let me just take a little swig of this.
You thought about it though.
Just to feel alive. I
Did
took
you
a little
pop the
swig,
cap?
Mike, and it's
What'd you think?
so fucking good.
Oh,
But it wasn't enough to truly gauge the full flavor potential. So I'm gonna down that shit
Oh,
for the
God.
podcast.
Because
Don't
that
get
my
too
favorite
horny.
Gatorade is Gatorade.
Oh,
Fierce Melon.
I was there. I
You know
just
what
got
That's
stuck.
my favorite Gatorade. So I'm excited to hear what you think about that.
Oh, mate, yeah, melon Gatorade's phenomenal.
Dude, I could drink Fierce Melon Gatorade warm, bro. If you handed me just a straight up
so
room
good.
temp Fierce Melon Gatorade, I'll chug it right in front of you. That's how good it is.
That's always the argument with Hassan Hiker, one of my favorite Twitch streamers. He likes room temperature Gatorade, and his chat like goes crazy over it and gets mad at him. But it's like, nah, room temperature Gatorade's good, dude.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Smash it. Smash it.
Even Barrett buys Coke Zero and puts him in the pantry like unrefrigerated and drinks it because SF houses are kind of cool all the time.
Yeah. There's
temperature
no
wise.
insulation in any like building in SF.
Yeah, so you could just open up a can and it's delicious. It's not warm, it's not room temperature. It's more of like, it's like you took it out of the fridge and left it sitting out for an hour. That's kind of like how cool it is. Imran, have you been playing Demon Souls with your... do you have the 3D Sony headphones?
No. Is there like a difference?
Tim got me a pair, and I really... Everybody is telling me that, a lot of Demon Souls is... Obviously, the sound design is so stellar. Like, Bluepoint did such a kick-ass job with it. But, like, apparently being in Latry is just one of, like, the creepiest places to be with those 3D headphones.
Because, like, you got the bell ringing, you got that, like, people groaning, you got... the one guy yelling, "Help me!" Like,
yeah.
Oh, don't get a jump.
Emron, what's your favorite color for a controller? As I look at this hot new Xbox Pulse Red, what controller color do you really like for your controller?
simple man. So like I like still a black or white controller.
Okay, you like the very basic. Okay.
Yeah, I think I mostly prefer it when the controller matches the system. So if like, let's say I did have like a Spider-Man PS4 or whatever, then I would want a red and blue controller. But like, if I had a Spider-Man PS4 and I had a white controller, nah, I don't like that. I would simply go out to buy a new controller color for
that. Okay.
Mike, my favorite controller is the color that isn't the stock controller.
So isn't the stock controller.
Pretty much anything, dude. Like if your stock controller is white, I'm gonna love a black one. If your stock controller is black, I'm gonna love a blue one. And I saw Michael Jones post one of his DualSense photos that Colorware sent him, and it's this sort of almost sparkly gunmetal kind of graphite gray for the DualSense 5. It looks so hot, dude. It looks so slick.
Dude, I can't wait to get different DualSenses.
Yeah. Let's take a breather before you
take
do
a moment
this
because we only got a couple more left. So take a moment. Kevin, what's our time?
We got 8 minutes left. He really only
8
has
minutes. So
one.
you got about one try attempt. So
Okay.
stand up, stretch it out, shake yourself out, and then come back to this.
The thing I love about this right now, though, is like Bless is not even like. I feel like he's past the point of being super tilted with it, and right now, Mike, we're just getting shots up in the gym, right?
Yeah.
Like,
that's it.
Yeah,
Like,
we're just getting some reps
stream
in.
right now.
Just getting some reps in, not getting too stressed out. Get a couple shots up. Maybe a little, you could play a little game of 21. Man, I miss playing basketball, Mike. I tell you what.
I know it. I heard the podcast where you're saying how much you missed it, and I was like, man, if I was down in SF, me and Andy, we'd find every Tuesday night down at the local rec where there's pickup games, and we'd just be there, bro. We'd just be there hooping, baby.
Oh God, dude.
Getting runs in, bro. High-fiving people, meeting new people, be dope.
I would love to be at the 24-hour fitness at 1:22 a.m. and never get to play because there's always so many people there and there's only 2 courts.
No, we got next. And then you go
Yeah.
out there, you get slapped, and you're like, oh shit, we gotta wait another 5 games.
Yeah. They're like the 3-pointers, Mike, no joke, are like a foot behind the free throw line. That's how small these damn courts are.
Oh, it's a small court. Okay.
Hey, Mike. We get you to move. If we get you to move over here to the Bay Area, you got a basketball court right next to my house. Big old guy.
Andy,
You know what I mean?
I can't wait. Come on, we need this world to turn around. Everybody continue to practice good social distancing techniques. Wash your dang hands. Wear a mask. I want to hug my mama, and I want to play hoops with the kind of funny team.
Man, I just want to like drain threes at night as if I'm being paid to do it, Mike. Like,
Dude, remember the basketball game they had organized? I'm so bummed that didn't pan out.
I'm so sad.
Oh, it will eventually. That eventually part,
Yeah, but
though,
like,
that's it.
that was gonna be like a 2020 thing. Now it's
Yeah,
probably
Right,
like
right.
what,
I mean,
like,
but like a lot of
the
things are
sad-
going to be a 2020 thing that aren't anymore. You know, Fast and
The sad
Furious.
thing-
yeah, but the basketball game though, that's the biggest one.
The
I
sad
miss
thing about it
Fast
is
and
like
Barbecue.
you're wasting my prime years right now,
barbecuing,
Mike.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly, dude. You don't get these back. This is Andy's prime time.
These are
Imagine, though.
these are the prime years of athleticism, and I'm not gonna have it like this in a couple of years, right? Like you won't see this beautiful athlete, just pure muscle and aggression. Like I won't have that in a couple of years. I got to use it right now, you know.
Imagine
As
that
I'm-
squad though, right?
As I'm eating some McDonald's.
Andy Cortez, Snowbike Mike, Blessing Adeoye Jr.,
Cool G.
Greg Geddes, and then a fifth.
Greg Miller probably.
Oh,
Greg Miller for the hype.
Squad.
Like who's gonna stop us?
Nobody. Nobody on the planet.
Call up Funhouse, call up Achievement Hunter, tell them bring their best 5 because we're bringing our best 5.
That's what
Andy
we should,
organized that.
that's what we should do is like an inner YouTube channel, podcast company basketball tournament. Because I feel like the best 5 at Kind of Funny can take out your best 5 at Funhouse.
Oh,
or
easily.
Or Rooster Teeth, like
Easily,
or
dude.
IGN. or
Like
GameStop.
we're not doing bench pressing. We're not doing fucking jumping jacks or long range running. Nah, man. We're on the hoop. I'm backing you down in the paint with my fucking big dump truck ass.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
Bless, you got
pass
5
it out
minutes.
to
Start this fight.
pass it out to Cool G on the on the 3-point line. It's
my God.
it's game over, dude.
You think What's Good Games can take us? No.
Hell no.
No, I think they would kick your ass.
Timer seems like short fun.
I would dunk on Andrew.
They seem like I feel like
Oh,
Andrea.
game
Andrea,
without
you don't want to
this.
fuck around with Andrea. If she's in a competition, like she will do everything to win. You
I
know?
feel like Brittany is like the secret weapon. It would just, like, ruin
I
you
could see
guys.
them all playing dirty and winning in that way.
I would fucking cross her up so hard, dude. Broken ankles all night. Man. Bring out the tape. Bring out the athletic tape, dude. They're gonna need it, dude.
All right, Blessing, last attempt here. We're all hanging out. We had a great stream on this Thursday. Got to check out Scott Pilgrim versus the World out now on all your favorite consoles. Me, Barrett, and Bless. A lot of fun. We jumped into Sekiro, and we're on to Don Coniston hanging with us. Of course, Andy Cortez stopping in to bring some energy. And our guy, Kevin Coelho, the glue, just giving you the best stream possible. All of you out there have contributed so much to bringing this to make it a fun day. We went for an extra hour as well. We've now hit 15 out of 15 on our monthly goals. Y'all been slaying it. So there will be a Kind of Funny Club and Sex Stuff After Dark Valentine's Day edition next month. You best believe that's going to be something to look forward to. So get your phone calls ready. Ask Tim and Nick all the favorite questions you want to know about. And of course, we'll be back tomorrow with our community stream, which will be a ton of fun. Tell your friends, tell your family if they miss out on any of our streams throughout the afternoon. You can catch them on youtube.com/kindoffunnyplays. Make sure to hit that sub button. Share it to your friends, all right? Because it's a big endeavor for us to put effort into that. I'm sure you all can watch it. So please, make sure you tell everybody to hit that subscribe button over there.
Will you all play Pummel Party again? Hell yeah, we will.
Hell yeah, we will. Oh yeah. We're also going to get a Warzone community stream one of these days. We're going to put together a big Warzone custom lobby and go wild in it. I can't wait for that.
Bless. Oh, you're still in it. You're still in it. Never mind. Sorry. Mike,
Kevin.
I feel like we should dedicate, I don't know, once a week or something to like a day where like the community, like we do a Twitch poll or no, not a Twitch poll, Twitter poll or something on what games we want to do, and let them vote for it. Just something to think about.
Okay.
I think
I
think that could be a fun aspect.
I like that, Kevin. I mean, let's talk about it on our Friday meeting. Let's pick 4 games. I'll put it out on the poll and let's see what people want to see from us. Let's do it.
That's a great idea. I love that.
Yeah,
also,
I
we
love
just gotta
that.
keep in mind, like, we're really early in, man. You know, we're still
we're
figuring this
really
stuff out. It's like that one person that commented, is all Andy, Mike, and Snowbike, is all Andy, Nick, and Snowbike Mike gonna play as Warzone? It's like, dog, we played it twice. Like,
It's been
All
2
right,
days, y'all. It's been give me a little bit of slack here.
it was
How about that?
Tuesday last week, and it was Monday this week. Like,
That's like 7 days.
Hey, that's 7 days. What the hell have you been doing, y'all?
Enough of this shit.
When he does the like
Literally.
running and there's the smoke around you, is that like poisonous? Is he farting?
Yeah, no,
Yes,
let's
he's
fart.
farting.
Yeah.
Yeah, big pedo.
Andy, do you see anybody you want to raid at all? Since we're going to get out of this pretty quickly here, or do you want me to pick somebody? It's all up to you.
Yeah, I can take care of it. I can take
All
care
right,
of it.
sounds good. If you see somebody special you want to hit. Still such a cool moment. This was really cool to see live and see this second type of moment here. This is wild.
Yeah, Bless, I'm with you. I was watching the stream. I wasn't in chat yet when you mentioned it, but I hopped in here, and Tucker, who has really been wanting me to play Sekiro, was like, Andy, leave, spoilers. And I was like, dude, this awesome moment was spoiled for me long, like right when the game came out.
I said that too. It's like, dude, saw the Twitter video.
He puts his head back on his neck so that he can yell. That's
so sick.
That's right there. There he goes. There he goes.
That's fucking
See, Bless,
cool.
that's the tell.
so
That's
cool.
the tell, Bless.
Nice.
Oh my god. Huh. I just respect the power of this guy.
Yeah.
I was gonna raid Game Attack. There's always plenty of opportunities to raid Game Attack. We always see him streaming. I want to raid Nabishin. Brian Jackson.
Yeah, that's a great one.
I met him at KFL 2.
Kind of funny best friend, huh?
He's just been an OG kind of funny best friend since the early days. He's always doing his own extra live streams to be a part of Team Kind of Funny, and he's just an all around solid dude.
Love that.
Hell yeah, Raj, I love Nabishin.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Blessing,
Yeah,
I don't know if you
Nabishin's
know
awesome.
this. When you're holding the block button, it brings your endurance down faster.
Cool.
So like it recovers it faster. So it's the opposite of like Dark Souls.
Wait, say it again. So if I hold block, does that bring down my posture?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Now it's
Good to
game
know.
over for this fucking monkey. He doesn't
Yeah,
even know
now it's
dude.
game over.
Yeah.
Right?
Bless has got this shit,
Dude,
dude.
now that I know, he's done next round. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna do that. We ran out of time, so.
Ran out of time. Thank you, Blessing, so much for coming on with me for a Thursday. It was a ton of fun. You crushed it in Sekiro, and most of all, loved playing that side scroll and beat 'em up with you. Scott Pilgrim was a ton of fun as well. So thank you, homie. Shout out to Emron for stopping in. Shout out to Andy for stopping in. Thank you to Kevin Coelho, and of course, big thank you to all of you for enjoying another Kind of Funny Games afternoon stream with you guys, Snowbike Mike and the Kind of Funny team. We will be back tomorrow for our group stream. We're going to be playing a bunch of games with all of your favorite Kind of Funny members, so make sure to hit that follow button. Come on back tomorrow, and thank you for helping us achieve our daily goal for the day. We're at 15 out of 15. We'll see you tomorrow for a Friday edition. Peace, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Love